That makes sense? Those 4 spells I told you about?
Yeah.
You know those your whole life.
Right, okay.
These other spells you have to kind of concentrate and focus on
Okay.
every day. You can swap them in and out, however you want to.
So I can only have... so let's say one day I want to use Shield of Faith, so then I can't use Healing Word?
If you swap... Okay. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. Can you explain any better?
Can you draw up the picture?
Best way worded to me is that you can either have... God, you can keep your level 1 spell and have 1 level 2, or you could take one of your level 1 spells, not use it anymore, and have 2 level 2.
So you can swap out. You have... Those 4 stay always.
Okay. Let me make a little symbol besides those.
That's fine. Those 4 spells always stay. The other spells you can swap out at any time. Those other 2 spells you can take out, and
use something else.
And you can use something else. The ones that you can use increases. Okay. So if you take out those 2, just by example,
like
take out them 2, you have 3 spells you can now choose and put anywhere.
In
level 1 and level 2.
So
you could technically take these 2 spells out, not use them anymore, and have 3 other 2 spells that you can use.
So at any point in time, how many spells am I allowed to have?
It increases by level.
Okay, so right now...
Right now, you can have 3 spells. Other than these 4. I'm not talking about I will never talk about these 4.
So I can keep these 2 and have 1 other spell, or I can get rid of those 2 and give 3 new ones.
Yes. And they can be a level 1 spell or a level 2 spell, either one.
Okay.
But, right in this little box right here, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, right in there. 4. Okay. This is spell slots. Okay. Out of your options, whenever you change these, out of these options, you can use each one of these 4 times or individually 4 times. Does that make sense? You can only... You know spells.
Yeah.
But you can cast 4 of them.
Force let me use these.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can only cast 4 in
Yes, yes. In this box, right, 2.
And I can only cast 2 of these?
2 of these. So you technically can cast 4 spells altogether.
Okay.
And how many ever cantrips you want total. Yes. Cantrips don't worry. You just always use them.
So, like, I can cast 4 spells total, but then when I come, if I use, let's say I have 2 spells,
right.
If I use both of those, then I can no longer use level 2 spells.
Correct. Yes.
But I can use 2 more of these because I have a total of 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you cast 4 level 1s, you can no longer cast any level 1s.
Okay.
Until a long rest.
Okay.
Cast level 2s, you're done. Okay. So this tells you how many you have until you can't cast it anymore.
Okay.
This just tells you what your options are.
And this increases when I level up?
Yeah, you'll level up, and you'll start getting more, and you'll start unlocking level 3s, level 4. Level 9 is the strongest spells in the whole game. So you'll start unlocking more and more. So, however you want to change them, you can look it up on your phone, level 2 spells. I would assume, since you've already looked at kind of level 1s and seen how those are kind of laid out, look at level 2s and see what you're willing to give up or kind of swap out.
Okay.
Okay? That'll be your next draw. Christian Fuego. You guys are a little bit different. You guys don't deal with spells.
You said
Christian Fuego? I did say Christian Fuego.
And then you said you guys.
You guys.
You're 2 different people.
I mean, technically.
It's really bad. So... I'm trying to think which one to start out with.
We didn't hear what you said, so you have to re-say everything again, okay?
Fantastic.
Well, none of it applied to you, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's
okay, good. I was about to say, I don't have spell slots, so...
No, you don't. You do.
But I probably don't have as many as them, right?
No,
Didn't think so.
You go to your one first.
What do I know? Fire? Fire breath?
You know,
fire
breath?
breath?
You know, yeah, I got you.
Right.
I got you.
So, so let's say I just get rid of these 2 spells and choose 3 more. Can I ever go back to those 2 spells?
Yeah.
Like I know them,
yeah.
but I just can't use them?
So the way to think about it is your character, every time he takes a long rest, he has a spell book, but he studies these 3 spells. And he's like, okay, I want to use this today, and these are the ones I can remember.
Okay.
And so you can remember those. So he's like, I don't want to study these. I don't want to study Ward of Dawn or whatever it is, protection. I don't want to study that one. I want to study a different level 2 spell. That's kind of the thing about it. He has to, or she has to remember it and forget it every long rest.
Okay.
Kind of works. You just gotta kind of.
So it's like a TM, right?
No, stop. You're gonna confuse them. Please don't. I'm really trying. All right,
So
so
Fuego can only evolve at night, right?
only for trading.
Only if you're trading.
Ooh, sucks. Huh?
So when we're gonna trade me?
You don't have a master yet. That's the problem.
We have a dungeon master.
I'm not your master.
Technically, you are.
I finally get traded and you're like, oh, this seems to be sitting in your pocket. It was an Emperor Stone. Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. Oh, man. Oh, it wasn't at dawn? Oh, that sucks,
You
man.
didn't do it at exactly 5 p.m. Shit.
Eastern Standard Time? It was Pacific? Oh!
You weren't upside down when you did it.
My gosh.
You weren't only wearing one sock. What is wrong with you?
You were in the wrong dimension? Wow! What crazy is that?
What?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
have a spell called Hold Person.
Yes.
That's a spell.
Does that lead to a Sufflex?
That's for you. Boom! For you. That'll be awesome. Alright, we're gonna start with you, because yours is a little more complicated.
Oh, Lord.
Jamada.
Wait, do I have to look something up?
Yes, you want to. You can. Actually, you can go ahead and look up Warpath.
Ooh.
Warpath for Warlords. You have a lot of choices. So go ahead and look that up, choose one of those Warpaths, and that's yours. So obviously we know you're going to go Assassin. Right somewhere on there, your sneak attack is 2d4 now. You should have already had sneak attack written on there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's 1d6.
Right. Erase the 2d6, and it's now... Or now, erase the 1d6, it's now 2d6.
2d6
Yeah,
or 2d4?
2d6, I said 4.
How many new spells can I pick from 3 new spells?
Yeah, you can choose 3
I can choose 3.
out of 2 and...
So,
or 1 and 2.
While I'm doing a sneak attack, I just roll a d6 twice and add the damage.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then those are the ones I can kind of switch out from in a day. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's
I
added
found
to
a
your
really
damage of
good
the
one.
weapon you sneak attack with.
Ah,
So that's really good. So you be an assassin. So let's see. You can now. Let me go to your page real quick so I can read it out loud. So obviously you've already chosen archetype. You were an assassin.
I need to write that down somewhere.
If you want to write it down somewhere where you can write everything else with it, because you now have other things you can go along with it as well.
The way I look at it is if you have to ask if you need to write it down, write it down.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay, so image. Let's see what I need. Okay. So you have a skill because of assassinate. I'm going to read it to you by the book, and you can rewrite it however you want to. Go assassinate. Starting at 3rd level, you are deadliest when you get drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat, which is really cool. In addition, any hit score against the creature that is surprised is a critical hit no matter what. So a d20 automatically. If they're surprised. So like, if you jump out of a tree and you come and attack them, it's an automatic crit.
Okay, so wait.
And if they have not taken a turn in the initiative. Okay?
So if the enemy hadn't taken turn yet?
Yes. Enemy hasn't taken a turn, you have advantage. If the enemy's surprised, it's an automatic 20. Which is great, because you already have a 2d6 damage loss. You basically double it.
And if they're surprised, it's an instant 20.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Also, you get what's called a disguise kit. Wow.
Disguise kit.
Disguise kit. Basically what that is you can make yourself look... You have to take an hour to put it on, so you can't put it on like in an alleyway real quick. But take an hour, and you can put on a disguise that looks like anyone that you've seen before.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Question:
Yes.
Is height a problem?
Height?
Like, he can't just go into an alleyway and be me all of a sudden, can he?
Stilts.
It's a whole kit, so yeah, he probably could have stilts. He can like find 2 bricks in the alleyway and be like,
Sir, why do you sound like 2 rocks smacking the ground?
So yes, height-wise it's not a problem. Voice-wise it is.
That's how I thought.
You do not sound like them, but you do look like them. And that's for as long as you have this guy's kit on.
He doesn't have any kind of like,
Repercussions?
yeah. Besides, I just don't sound like him.
You don't sound like them, and you can only use disguise kit once. You can buy more, but you get a disguise kit.
Oh, I didn't realize it was an item. But that makes sense, obviously. But... Okay.
You also have the ability to make poisons. You have to gain the items to make them, but you do know how to make poisons.
Pot plant.
You do have a pot plant. If you can figure out a way to use a pot plant to poison somebody, you go for it. Make him have a good time, probably. Poison, different. Yes. Which bolt?
Oh, I have this spell.
I just realized this is a chair.
Makes me think of like.
No.
It's capable of doing it on every turn after that.
No. That's
So we get one less share because you need a
This is all
barrier.
No, because it doesn't have a chair. It doesn't have wheels. It doesn't have this piece. So just go.
Do you know about this? It's called I think I'm pronouncing it augury. Have you read about that spell?
There's so many
It's kinda
spells
cool.
now.
I'm not going to choose this one because it sounds like something that's a little complicated that I should probably choose either later on after we're more experienced or
What's it called? Spell for?
Augury. But either way, it's basically like a psychic, like tell the future kind of thing. Like I'll choose to do this spell, and then receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of the specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The GM chooses from the possible omens. Wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad, and nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
Yeah, I'm reading on it. That's pretty cool.
I'm not going to choose that though, because that sounds extremely complicated.
Oh,
It literally just tastes like cold bean dip.
Chickpeas.
chickpeas.
The ground up said technically it's a bean dip.
Fair. For you, that's pretty much it.
Yay.
So it was pretty simple. Valia, you need help with anything?
Yes, and I was like working out different ways to use Witch Bolt.
Okay. You do have a lot more stuff for level 3 as well, too.
Oh god.
Um,
Go for years.
you have what's called meta magic. If you want to look that up, look up sorcerer, or probably just meta magic 5e. It's just META magic 5e, and you get to choose 2 of those. Okay? Go ahead and look those up. There's a big list of them, so go ahead and look
Is
those
that
up.
what people come to Flash's universities for magic? Meta magic? Because you know they're called meta humans instead of mutants.
Your meta magic is going to be really neat. Your it includes your sorcery points, which we talked about last time. You now have 3 sorcery points as well, so keep that in mind whenever you're picking them.
When some of the spells, some of the spells for duration says concentration, comma, up to 1 hour.
So some spells take like concentration. That means you can't, whenever you cast that spell, you can't cast another right beside it because you're breaking that spell. So if you were to cast Witch Bolt, which we were talking about a second ago, Witch Bolt, it's a concentration spell. So she gets to basically have a beam almost kind of thing come out of her hand, or bolts. If she tries to use a different spell after that, because every turn she gets to keep using that spell. Doesn't use a spell slot.
So nothing breaks it Until the time is up, or until
you cast another spell,
and break it.
or become unconscious, or something of that nature.
Okay.
If you get hit, it's fine. But if you take any sort of effect, just poisoned, or they're getting unconscious, things like that. So that's what that means. Most spells are concentrated. So, you chose any fuego? There's a lot of choices for yours.
There's like 5.
Actually, there's 1, 2, 3,
I think the
4,
6th one's in
5,
progress.
6. Is what?
I think the 6th one's in progress.
In progress?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, the, which one's your 6th one?
Path of the Reaver. Is that one of the ones you have?
The Reaver? No.
Oh, because that's one of the ones that says work in progress, so.
Oh, okay. What do you have?
I hope we're looking at the same thing.
Doubt it.
Oh no. The first thing is Icon of Victory.
Okay, got that one. Gorilla Commando.
Yeah.
Bavaria Chieftain.
Glad you said that.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong, but White Raver Warblade?
It's Raven.
Raven. Okay, I wrote
Warblade.
Faded King.
Yeah.
Ball Triathy Champion.
Glad you said that again.
Alright, so I don't have the last one yet. So
It says work in progress, so I don't think they've made it yet or something. I don't know.
So that's a lot of choices.
I'm reading Faded King.
Keep,
It's funny. One of the abilities is at 3rd level, space within 5 feet of you is difficult terrain for enemies. Like they come near you and they're like, oh God,
like
what is
stumbling.
this?
Was it a vine? Oh! Epic beast runs at you. Oh, it's ice. So once she chooses her meta magic.
We're already good at getting that. Figure out more about it.
What?
Where do I go to find out more about me?
Okay, let me look up for, and I'll send you a link. How about that?
Is there more stuff I need to look at after this, or you got something for me?
Yeah, you have to choose spells.
Ah. But I don't have like 4 slots like they do.
You have 2 slots. You have 2 spell slots. Well, you choose 3.
Gluten-free meat.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Okay.
Faded King sounds so awesome, but like, I'm a chef.
It's true.
My goal was to open a shop.
True. Did you find a link, Sabrina?
I mean, did I find one?
I don't know if you had chosen one. I'll send you one.
It's right down
Okay. Make sure. I'm sending it now. You paste this thing.
Same exact thing I was looking at. Made no sense.
Really? You may have to keep scrolling. Looks like it's at like the very bottom. What's that doing?
So we got the Draconic Bloodline.
Yeah, those are cool. I don't think.
Why do I have no self-control when it comes to food?
You found all the choices or what it says about that?
It says careful spell, distant spell, empowered spell.
Oh, that's it.
It's easier for you to get up than just for me to get up and go walk over there.
You have
Is
3
this the
sources.
part where you usually hit him?
Yes.
I like her voice is like, yes.
I don't
I mean, at least you
actually
gotta
get
choose,
all.
Two.
I
You
won't
choose
let
2.
them make that clear.
I don't. I do not beat you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Beating's continual. She doesn't beat you. Smacks
I
you
just
around, makes you
discipline
disappointed.
him.
Just because they punch you and then say I love you doesn't mean that it's okay.
You don't tell a woman that. It's always okay. Just kidding. Have you chosen any Tori yet?
Yeah. So far I've chosen 2.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm writing this one down.
Hey guys, I was done forever ago.
You had the last. No.
I still have to pick one more spell call.
Let's see what you get next level, Paul.
Hooray!
How about that? Let's see. 4th level. Well, everybody gets that. Ability score improvement. So all your you'll get to choose 2 stats to increase. You get 2 points added to 60 and choose and put them where them.
Wait, did my thingy not level up too? My
Robot do?
constitution.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we didn't do your health. Sorry. Your health. We already changed your health.
Yeah.
What is your constitution modifier?
0.
Then never mind, you're fine.
Oh.
You're good. That's one thing we missed from last time and from this time. So let's fling this. This is supposed to help out a bunch of stuff too.
It's not unplugged. Just a 0.
No, your health is fine. It's just adding extra into it.
Does everybody else get to do this
Oh,
stuff?
I thought we were adding like this little
Does everybody else
plus.
get to do this stuff?
Not if they're not a warlord.
I mean, choose a path like I have to.
Yes, he chooses assassin. Cleric will get to choose a path as well, and then Valia will at 1 point.
Cause like all 6 of these sound awesome.
Look, Misty.
It's a hard choice.
I
He
know
made
I
his
just
long
thought
time
he
ago,
did,
story
but it's
wise.
What meat?
But did he actually think about it, or
What is
did
it?
he just go with it?
He actually thought about it.
Okay.
Because he had 3 choices. He had
It's like
assassin,
3 different
He was
ones.
Yeah.
um,
No, there's 4 different ones.
a thief, which has a little bit of magic, and then a magic trickster, which has a lot of magic, but is more just for joking, fun.
So Assassin's no magic?
Yeah, he has no magic at all.
So one of the spells I chose is called Enhance Ability, which lets me choose from these different things that I can enhance. Like
Yeah.
one of them, for example, is called Bear's Endurance. It says all it's telling me is that advantage on Constitution checks. What kind of advantage? Like,
Advantage means anytime you do a constitution check, I would say, well, you have advantage on that, and you would roll twice, so like a save, and then the
Oh.
higher of the 2 is what you get.
oh, okay,
Yes.
so that's what it means.
Disadvantage is you roll twice, lower of the 2 is what you get.
Oh, okay.
So,
Is that the same thing on my 2d6? Like the higher one I get, or is it just
no, 2d6 is your damage.
okay? So it's just added
Yeah.
together, like
Your
per-
attack, yeah, because you have an attack to see if you hit them, and you have your damage whenever you do hit them, how much damage you have to do their body.
But
So-
if I surprise attack them, it's a instant I hit them.
Yes, it's an instant 20. So yeah, we're gonna and it doesn't mean because normally when you get a natural 20, it means you do double damage. I'm not gonna let you do 4d6s until later on. I'll let you do the 2d6s. It just means you guarantee hit them.
4d6 is all of them 6.
God, be insane.
Of course, it's like, all right, well that guy's dead. Got it.
Choose 2. Sweet. Well, if I know what they are. If you just want to name them, I'll read them on here.
A twin spell?
Second, let me get there. Quickened spell?
No,
Okay.
twin.
Oh, twin. Oh, twin. Okay, I see, yeah. So there it is. Oh wow, that's really cool. Anyways, okay.
On the thing,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
a
an F,
little
is it? It's like a J.
You can spell spells which are going to cast it without any.
Yes, J.
Who's J?
Oh, okay, cool. Jay?
Jamie.
Jamie and Forrest. Hers is it.
Yeah, I knew that.
Jamie's my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
He's still a yes.
Yeah, I forgot.
I thought hers would be F. You know, forced mom.
Forced mom. Yeah, weird.
FM.
FM. Gosh.
Whereas
but-
people call it
Hmm.
Would you like ham or food?
Have you chosen a path yet?
Okay, so what
You have a lot of choices, I know.
what do you think would be better? I've narrowed it down to
Okay.
do you have them pulled up?
I can.
Okay.
So
I'll wait.
Oh,
Didn't mean it like that.
Didn't mean it like that, but it's out there now. Go for it.
Scroll down real quick. Bottom.
The two I'm interested in are Faded King and Val Tarathi champion.
Okay. Very Oh, the
But I don't know if I
oh,
want to be.
that one.
I don't know if I want to be a spell user. It
Sure.
would still be good for me because spellcasting ability is charisma. And that's my highest one.
Which is nice.
Everything is about charisma, which I think is awesome because that's what I'm highest in.
Well, you'll get no 3 spells that are all first level. Okay? That makes sense?
Huh? So that's what the third is. Or is that my third spell?
Third level slot. So you have your level, and then you have spell levels. The highest level of a spell can be is 9. Level 1 is the lowest spell, other than cantrips. Okay, makes sense, Sammy?
Sure.
Oh, for sure.
Sorry.
So this is whenever you unlock those. So right now you have first level spells. So you now have Burning Hands, Command, and Hellish Rebuke automatically if you choose Ball Tarathi
It's the first underneath first level slot or first level spells.
spells.
Okay.
Slot is how many you can cast in that spell level. That makes sense? First level spells, you'll only be able to cast 2. Okay?
Okay.
You'll have 3 to choose from.
I can
Plus-
only use 2.
Plus whatever you extra add.
Do I need to TM later, or do I just have to think about it later?
You'll take TMs out. You have 3 to choose from, but you can only cast 2. So
Okay.
you can actually use 2 of them, but you have 3 to choose from. Plus whatever you add on using Volatrophy or the Faded King.
But also the Fake King didn't have any like specific spells that it says right there.
Yes. Yeah, I see that.
But like it sounds so cool, and it helps with a lot of persuasion checks, or intimidation if I want to be a tyrant.
Oh, wow.
Also, look at this, Destined Ruler. Your fate will roll around. Work with your DM to decide which realm you will be destined to rule.
What happened? What did I just make?
If
The
I
story breaks immediately.
I mean, if I
Actually, no,
choose,
it works out now. So, so
What just happened?
no. Apparently he's gonna be a Faded King. He controlled my story.
one of the paths I choose is called Fated King, and it actually means that. In the story, I'm fated to be a king.
Oh, okay.
So it says you have to work with your DM to see which realm you're likely to be king of, basically. I'm like, oh, now I have to make him a king?
I feel like Forrest would, like, merge that really well. You will not be king. Yes, of the pizza restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the King. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
King pizza.
Little Caesar.
Oh, that'd be
If we
good.
put it like that, I will not be angry.
Little Caesar.
Oh, I just meant like king of a pizza
That'd be
restaurant.
awesome.
Oh, I don't know what I want to pick for my third one.
Yeah, screw it. I won't do that. I won't be fake king.
Okay, sounds good. We'll go with that. Go ahead and choose 2 first level spells from the Bard list. So look up Bard spell list.
I'm not a bard, am I?
Nope, but yeah, that's what your Warlord takes off of. Because technically in the Dungeons & Dragon world, there is no Warlord class. This is a homebrew class. So you actually have to take off the Bard.
Like, they modded in Warlord.
Yeah, they modded it, yeah, pretty much. So you have to take off the Bard.
The
class.
bard's like the guy that like plays a little
Plays on
flute.
lute, yeah. Yeah. It's more for charisma and
That makes a lot more sense. It's just I thought it was so funny because I was like, what should we base Warlord on? Well, that's what I want. He's the next king.
He's the next king. That's the guy I want to vote for. Well, he's hated.
So, just look at the first level spells and pick one.
You get to choose 3.
Out of all those?
Yeah, you can. Hold on. I'm gonna get you a spell, another page for your spells.
Okay, thank you, because I didn't have anything else.
I've got a whole notebook. I came prepared. I've already filled up.
I knew you had it all notebook, because last battle you were like, hold on, I need to draw this out.
Yeah, I'm a very visual
I
person.
don't need that. I don't have spells. I don't know why he got up.
Don't worry, I'll explain it to him.
I've had that third page since we started this, knowing damn well I didn't need it.
Well, just in case you ever.
I already had one.
Oh, frick.
Remember, I had
You get
the
to
third
choose.
one. I don't need this.
It's not folded. I mean, this one's not folded. That one's folded.
You get to choose 2 cantrips and 3 first level spells.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so.
You can have a little choice in front
Do
of
you
you.
have a
You're gonna take a nap. You're gonna take a nap. Yes.
nap?
I can take a nap?
Sure, go for it. He's still not supposed to.
If he
to choose
takes a
from
nap,
2.
we will never wake him up.
This is true.
Never mind, I'll take that. You play this game if you want from the ground.
I don't
So-
want to break my neck.
The level 2 spells were
You
awesome.
can't have mouse so.
I had trouble picking them
Okay.
because all of them were just about as equally awesome.
Right, true.
So from the 3 I picked, I will never be using those 2 first level spells again because I just picked the most awesome.
You're also focusing that you're the healer of this group, correct?
Yes, because
Okay.
I had healing word.
Yeah.
Because
You see the dice?
her
Yes,
dice.
your dice, yeah.
Do I go past
Didn't I
first
see that?
level?
Are those
Or
your
is
day
this new
ones?
dice?
Not yet.
Oh,
If
I
it-
will?
You will. You'll eventually get level 2 spells.
very pretty.
And
They're
three.
kind of like mine,
And
but
3.
blue
You
and
go all the way
black
to 5.
and red letter.
Yeah, you'll go to 5.
They
Yeah, there's little 5.
sold them too.
You go to 9?
I got.
No,
what did you
there's
get on
nine.
it?
In Zard. I don't know about
got yours from.
Oh, no. Warlords, I think you go to
Yours is a
5.
little more swirly than mine.
Yeah,
but,
so-
like,
You got yours from CM Games.
Power
it's
word
got that
kill.
shiny blue glitter to it.
You die.
Pretty much.
Huh?
Honestly, I read it. It's
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
good
like,
enough to
hold
know
it up
I
to
have
the
no
light.
clue what I'm doing.
That's fine. That's pretty much how you start on the game.
He's got me hooked onto
They're all
it.
puzzles.
I'm sorry. How many cantrips do I get? Just one?
2.
Oh, 2?
2 cantrips and 2 first levels.
Wait, you mean
3
you're
first
not a
levels.
fox? I'm disappointed.
No, you find a fox. You actually follow the fox. He'll actually lead you around.
But yeah, but after.
So your goal is to find a fox. And a person in red.
In every level, just find the fox?
Not exactly.
Okay. Have you found the fox?
Yeah.
Well, I'd hope so, because this is. I just hit continue.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I went the right way.
Well, there's a cinematic, so that usually means a good thing.
Yeah, yes it does. I guess I should ask him if it's okay if I just hit continue.
Yeah.
Hey, I just hit continue, is that okay? Okay.
So I had healing word because that's the only first level spell I could have that healed other people.
Yeah.
But when I was looking through the level 2 spells, there is a prayer of healing, which is like infinitely better than healing word.
Oh, cool.
So like prayer of healing, I can heal up to 6 people within range, and they regain hit points that's equal to me rolling the 2d dice twice, or the d8 twice.
Yes.
D8 dice twice plus my spellcasting mod.
Okay, 6.
So it's like way better. Because I can heal multiple people at once.
That'd be cool.
First off, I can't read cantrips. I keep reading catnip.
I did too. I 100% did. Sabrina, while we're waiting, did you have anything, can you see your sheet real quick? Thank you.
I did not mean to hit by that.
Your items. Where's your weapons?
I just love
Dagger.
all these
Secret
spells.
What do you have?
They're like not really spells. They're just like no. Okay, the first one's 4 shining lights, and I can move them anywhere I want to. The second one's just light. I can touch an object, and it emits lights. If I put it on an enemy, they have to use a saving throw for dexterity.
Or they'll just
Sabrina.
glow, basically.
The third one's called Mage Hand. I just spawn a hand. And it can do whatever I want.
They really can. You don't have a 50-foot rope. Man, there's... Because
50-foot ropes are banned.
They're-
They're illegal.
they're legal.
Because of Paul. Thanks, Paul.
No,
Straight up because of me.
Nick and Paul, both.
Oh, Nick and Paul.
Yeah, freaking no.
Did Nick fall too?
What?
Did Nick fall to his death too?
No, he freaking Naruto'd run and killed most of my characters.
With a rope?
So basically, you banned it because you can't handle losing.
No, I banned it because they freaking break my game.
You can't handle losing.
We're breaking your game anyway.
I know, but it's something I can take out of there for right now.
So rope exists in our realm, just not 50-foot rope. So if you like go up to someone and be like, what if we make 50-foot rope? And they'll be like, are you insane?
They're like 49, do you mean?
What if we make a 100-foot rope?
A what?
A 100-foot rope. Because technically only 50-foot rope is banned in this world.
That's fair.
You're gonna get rope banned completely, Paul. Shut up.
Well, then Sabrina's in fucking trouble because she's tied to his tail with a rope. Oh, no, wait, the hot air balloon's in my pocket.
So-
again.
What the, oh gosh. The mistake that I made as a DM was I told you guys to start putting DC on your stuff you threw, or like your bow and stuff like that. When that's not true. Your DC is only for spells.
Now, do you wonder why I'm confused all the
So
time?
my DC doesn't do shit
new
for
to
me.
it, so I'm really confused too. But anyways, so
Is there a climb button in this fucking game?
it should be X, I believe. Pull it down or something like that. I can't remember.
Okay, apparently I can't climb up a net. Okay, continue.
So this DC, if you want
Want me
to
to climb up
cross it
that?
out,
You're
that's fine.
Trail blind.
I don't know. So don't cross it out, just leave it there until you can find one. Because it looks really pretty.
See how I must be organized.
I am not organized.
She is the least
very
organized person.
I am one of those people who, like, you walk into my room and everything's, like, messy, but I know where everything is.
That's fair.
Like, messy organized.
And I'm that person that's like, I have no clue where anything is. I'll ask Misty when she gets home.
So what were you saying about DC? Because I also have DC written on my stuff.
You have, your spells use DC, but your items, so if you have like a bow or anything throwing,
Okay. Okay, then that doesn't apply to me, because
Okay,
my
I'll-
DC stuff's on my spells.
yeah, that's fine.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
what does mine do then? Because I think mine's on mine.
What? No, I think you have daggers when you throw.
No, my short bow is DC 12
Okay,
plus
just
1.
cross that out, leave the plus one. The plus one's supposed to be there.
So 12 plus 1?
No, cross.
No, just cross
cross
out
out
DC
DC 12.
12.
Or erase it?
Or
Yes,
erase it,
or
either one
erase
of
it.
them. I
Hand
was
me one
saying
of those
cross out
red
because hers is
things.
So,
So what do I do with that then?
You just don't have it.
you don't have it. I was mistaken. The plus one keep.
Yeah, you keep the plus one. That's it.
Wow, I went from having DC 12 plus 1 to just plus 1.
That's true.
Where has my life gone?
I know, it's crazy.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
What the hell happened?
trying to
This game is sick with like some sort of story that's not. It's Dark Souls quintessentially because the stories around you.
Holy fuck, I just broke something.
That was probably a real person, Paul, at one point. Oh god.
Fuck
You
off.
were desecrating bodies.
I am. Can I just walk into them? I can, okay. Fuck that guy.
Oh, they didn't do anything to you. They were dead when you got here.
Well, now they're extra dead.
Well,
And this might give Forrest a trophy.
All these cat ninja players.
All these
they are.
cats.
The Bards ones are great.
And if this doesn't give you a trophy, Forrest, I just myrtleized all these bodies for no reason.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Mainly just because it's insanely fun.
I didn't realize we were doing it like
Who are the people standing in the balconies? Are those real people?
They're creepy.
They're watching me destroy these fucking bodies. for
But are
no
they moving?
reason.
Are they real? They
Yes,
are
they're-
moving.
they are
Oh
moving. That's
gosh,
weird.
that's weird.
They kind of look like a bunch of little versions of that thing on the back of that
Reminds me
case.
of-
Yeah, the
Spirited
the
Away.
the hungry thing. Yeah.
I've actually never seen that.
Oh my god, it's a good one.
All I can think of is Patrick coming, to his rock and being
Go really
like,
close
"Who
to him,
are all
see
you
what they're like."
people?"
They look so freaking creepy.
Oh shit! No, they look like fuck. What was that game that came out?
Do they not have heads? I don't think
Shit.
they have heads.
It was a really creepy ass game. I can't remember the name of it now.
He is super freaked out. Please focus.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah,
let's. I want to know. Do they have sound?
Yes, but I'm not letting you play it.
Where's your headset? Oh, there it is. That's too
No.
far away.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay.
No, I'll turn the sound off in the game because it goes through the broadcast.
That's fine. I didn't need to. I didn't need to know what people sounded like. By the way, I just desecrated those bodies for no fucking reason.
That's the cute fox I was thinking of.
It has a trail.
Yeah, he's
I have a trail. Not as brilliant as that trail, but I have a trail.
he's some sort of spirit because when you kind of summon him out of these stones.
So you gave birth to him.
But no, it's how to summon him to birth.
I don't know. You said out of some stones. I am a boy.
Little kid stones.
Little kid stones. Well, when you put it that way, it just sounds wrong.
Should I go ahead and write them down if I have them?
Yes, if you're interested, yes.
Okay. Do you learn more catnips?
Yes.
This is the most confused I've ever been about a game, ever. But that's okay. I'm entertained. That's all that matters.
The triangle. Like, look at that light in the picture. Oh no, it's not blue. Never mind. There you go. You did it.
I just yelled for no reason.
No, you yell at that one. And get really close. There you go.
Oh. What does that do?
I hope you're more confused.
I am. What does that do?
I don't know. I just found out you can do it. Found out in the game you can do it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, it wants me to go that way. I'm going this way. Or does it want me to go this way?
Right on.
Well, I guess let's go this way. Is that a giant? Is that a statue of a person? Look at a hole.
Yell at everything, pretty much.
Yell at everything.
Yell at those pots.
I yell at. I yell at
like
this
all
thing.
level 1 spells, don't I?
That's on the
What?
pots, so there you go. Square. Thank you.
Oh, it's just a collectible thing?
Yep.
Oh,
Yell at
okay.
that fire. There's a trophy if you like yell at all the fires and stuff.
I can't yell at that fire.
Oh,
'cause
you, probably when you yelled at those things, then you got it.
you yell at this fire.
There you go.
Well, I passed so many fires, not yelling at them because I didn't know to.
It's okay.
I can't go backwards.
I
So
wasn't that far in the game, so you probably just restart it and go find the point.
yeah, I think you're on like the 3rd level.
Yeah, that's something like.
This is
If you can go as like far as you want, like there's no like stopping point.
what the hizzle? Okay, what did that do? Why did it? Alright.
Oh, what's that?
Oh god, it's a pterodactyl.
Slippery.
It took the ball that and somehow changed the fucking time of day.
What fox is going after? My ball! Hey, it's mine! It's my ball!
What the actual fuck, Jennifer?
Hand it to Chris. Because this just needs to be passed around the room. Chris can see it next.
Jennifer's addiction
I just felt like it was so weird and random it had to be shared.
How did this even happen, Jennifer? I'm so concerned for you.
What the heck?
It's awesome.
Maybe her parents didn't feed her, and her only option was a seat.
Have you heard from Austin any?
No,
I'm assuming I have to go from cover to cover, so that's what I'm gonna do.
There's so many spells I have to read. So how's your day been, Forrest?
What?
How's your day been?
Good. That's 12 already. It's not started yet.
How's today?
So far, so horrible. So, after he picks out his spells, you guys are more welcome to go home. April Fools! Ha! First one of the day. I love it.
Oh, did you start with me with that? I'm so gullible. I was like, what? We haven't even played.
Yeah. First, good lord. Red is a gift. Yell at those, yell at those.
Do any of y'all work tomorrow?
I work at 1.
You're off? You work at 1? You work? No, wait, you're off on weekends. I forgot.
Yeah. We have to go to church, though.
Oh, okay.
Catholic church.
Yeah. It's for her,
You're Catholic?
no.
Okay.
No, it's for her,
It's for my class.
her class.
Oh.
This is do a sit-in.
I work, but I could not tell you what time I go in. I better look at that.
Should
Get
there
at
be,
the very edge of the wall in the corner, see if it turns faster.
would it be a good idea to get more healing? Like, if I learned the healing thing?
I know she's a healer.
Yeah, but if we only rely on one healer, won't that be like too much for her?
I was gonna ask Valia, do you have any healing possibilities?
I've never actually seen a healing spell show up on you.
Okay. Well then, yes.
I don't have anything
probably.
crazy, so.
Yeah, probably. Go for it.
Not around solo attack things.
That works.
Hey, look, a creepy face dude.
Oh yeah, little baby. What do I call them this? Because whenever you're like, I call them little babies because whenever there's more than one you have to activate at a time, they have these little hands and they're just like,
Oh no, I was literally actually talking about this dude. Hold on, I'll show you.
oh. Okay.
I have to be working 11 tomorrow.
That dude.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's not a dude. That's a dude. That's a key.
Wonderful.
That's what I came down here for.
Okay.
Give me this shit.
Well, once Chris picks out his, we will do the deed.
Hurry the fuck up, Chris.
You're pressured.
Oh, I literally thought the paintings were moving, but no, it's fucking lizards. It is mega dark in here.
Tis mega dark.
This
Mega
isn't
Man.
your average everyday darkness.
It's
This
mega
is
dark.
advanced darkness.
I really kind of want to see what happens if this thing grabs me, but I don't know where I'm gonna start at.
Do it.
Fine, fuck it, Karen, get me, get me.
Is a creature anybody?
Yeah, it's creatures anyway.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
It's terrifying.
Oh, I have my key still. We're good. We Gucci. Let's go. I have no clue where I am. Oh Jesus. Yes, do it. Oh, I just ran the complete opposite direction I had to go. So I have a lot of freaking leeway then.
Do 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 do.
Terrifying.
What song? What song?
Remember that meat tray?
Meat tray. Yeah, meat tray.
Thank you.
I was about to say, boy, this is the only key that looks like it would fit this door. Don't you do this to me. Okay. Oh, I got both of them. How does if I yell at this?
I played it from the very beginning, and trust me, I'm just as confused as you are, Paul.
It doesn't tell you anything?
No, you literally wash up on a shore, and that's it.
Got it. Was this a free game or something?
Yeah, it was for last month.
Excuse me.
Mixed.
The door closed and I needed it to be open.
Baseball.
You guys have so many like really cool epic things. I really should make everybody stronger. In my game.
Alright, we start. Okay, everybody levels up. Get more stuff.
What?
Interesting.
Okay, so
Is there anything I need to write beside the spell? Like, do you need to know something about it, or change like this?
Posterior.
I take it it needs to be facing that thing. Yes. Okay. That is not at all what I wanted to happen. Haha. No!
I think I'm gonna. Hopefully that'll give it away.
It's not familiar. What was that?
So, are you on your personal skills now?
Yeah,
Cool. Stick.
I think I understand.
More little dudes. What do they do? Yell at all of them. Oh,
I
Jesus.
think I'm good. Is there anything I have to write beside them?
Just little notes so you know what they do. It's up to you though. Unless you just want to keep that pulled up and then click on them.
Yeah, but do you need to know something about them? Like,
Do I? No.
Okay, you can just look at my hand.
Hey, Forrest.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one needing to know what they do.
Yeah, but don't you need to know it too?
Fuck it, I'm just gonna
You
pull
tell
up.
me what they do.
Okay.
You tell me what to do that way, because there's so many spells in this game.
This is called Flamethrower. Everyone dies within my range,
Then I look it up.
including my friends. Everybody's dead.
So I just pulled a block out, and now there's a black geyser dead.
Thank you for breaking the game, Paul. Like, literally breaking on the inside. That's fantastic. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh God, the thing's back.
Paul, what'd you do?
God, the thing's back. I don't know. Oh God.
Fantastic.
I didn't even notice it. Okay. Well, if you must know, I did a lot of things in the short time I've been playing.
Yeah, you're a lot further than I was. I mean, I started you off in a certain place.
Can't get me.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Are we good?
Not exactly.
What was the fucking point?
You get one more.
One more.
You get three.
Oh, 3 level?
Three first level. Choose the third one.
Alright, if anyone's got any ideas, let me know. I'm fucking lost. Oh, wait.
No, most of us are not watching. Okay, so I would keep that up. That way you can kind of look at back phone them.
I didn't choose one.
No.
This is bullshit.
Potato. That's just for a potato.
Ah!
Just gonna keep that there, okay?
Sure.
Potato.
No. Excuse me. My apologies. All around the world. Dang it.
All around the world. Can you guys interact with animals at all?
No.
Like spell-wise?
I can kill them. Is that a...
That is an interaction, totally.
Oh, really? I can't.
You can't kill animals?
Yes, I can.
Why is crouching a fucking option when
Okay.
rolling is so much
Good
better?
now?
Yeah.
Solid. I do believe that's it. Chose a path.
Where do I write the path ability spells or whatever?
It's things. Anywhere really. Kind of make it easier on yourself.
Flaws, bond, ideals, personality traits.
Right on the back of that
Awesome.
paper.
Just want to make sure there's nothing around here. I can go under features and traits.
Yeah, just drop Fetty King because right now you don't.
Where'd that meat tray go?
Sorry.
Under
You don't
where?
really get anything right now. At level 6 you will though.
Okay. Well, I get one thing.
You get what's called Destined to Roll. And that's just
What?
you and the DM.
I thought, no. My land is your land. No, this land is my land.
Where's that at?
Right above it.
Oh, space 5 feet is difficult. Yeah, that's true. You do get that.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh god, what's happening?
Oh my gosh!
Alright, so you do get that one. If you write that one down anywhere or just remember it, it doesn't matter.
I kind of remember it.
Okay. Well, you remember next session though.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I haven't actually had any of this. Which one would you recommend?
The chip.
The one you're having?
You meant like salsas.
Ah,
Like the salsa or the hummus.
Bahamas.
Yeah, feed it.
One more thing. On your spells page, click on this side. Where up at the top where it says your
Slots total?
modifier.
What?
Spellcasting class.
Yeah.
Writing charisma.
Oh, so you can see what you need to roll for.
Yeah. Charisma, and then another. Should be one that says DC. Spell saving DC.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be your charisma, whatever that is, plus.
Charisma as in 16?
No, the plus the
Plus 3.
modifier.
Okay.
So +3 plus your. No,
Oh, I'm
your
sorry.
hat. So it's 3 plus 2, which is 5, plus 8, which is 13. So around 13. I'm trying to do the math.
What are those for?
Okay, so the 3 you got from charisma,
Uh-huh.
2 you got from proficiency,
Okay.
and 8 is just a general number from the game itself. So every time you level up, you have a chance for your proficiency to go higher.
Neat.
So your spell DC will increase.
Do I need to do something about my health? I honestly don't remember if I did.
That's right, because you know your paper. What does it say right now?
No, I did have my paper.
You did?
Yeah, last time I did.
Oh, okay.
You want a piece of meat?
No, good. Thank you.
Well, that was a weird laugh.
I mean, I can say one more if you want me to, because I didn't add any from last time. I didn't add it from the level we just got just now.
I thought we all did.
Did we?
I believe so, 'cause 24 is pretty high.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you added yours. Because
Pretty
you were
sure
at like
too.
an 18 or something before.
Your constitution though is, so you're at 24. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that's pretty high for your level.
Okay, I honestly didn't know.
That's fine. I believe you did. Add 4 to that because your constitution from this level and from last that I didn't help you guys out in.
Where'd you get
So-
this?
So make it 28 or?
Mom got it from 28.
Okay.
Mom got it from Costco.
This thing's freaking amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Johnny was the Easter Bunny today?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Okay, yesterday, whatever.
Yes, I knew that was cool.
Johnny was the Easter Bunny one day.
Yeah, that's insane.
One day.
He was only in it for like an hour or so, but
Apparently got a new picture of his
Spell
grandkids.
attack. Yes, that one. You're gonna write with your charisma plus your proficiency, so 5.
okay.
It really
Spellcasting
sucks
ability.
that holidays don't exist for
So
retail
spellcasting
workers.
ability. That's what I was asking.
That's from your charisma, so put +3. So that's just literally you're saying charisma, and then what your charisma is +3.
Oh, just put +3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That way you just remember. Okay, cool. So I believe Valia got your spells, meta magic, your sorcery points. Jordan
Trees.
got spells, assassin.
He didn't tell me what to do. I just sat over here, and then he was
Solid.
like, "Oh,
Okay.
why are you just sitting over there? You should know all this."
Oh, one more thing.
Oh.
Last thing.
Holy shit.
Right here, write 2. In that little box, right beside 1.
I have 3 slots.
Not exactly. You know 3 spells. That's what I'm.
Oh,
talking
my
about.
bad.
You know 3 spells, but you can cast 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I have to like take a nap and reorganize it? I'm actually
Yes, you
curious.
could. Yes,
okay.
you could.
You
Yeah,
don't
you
have
can-
to take a nap. Like,
Yeah, if those didn't come in handy this time, you said, well, maybe I want to try these 3 out. You can. You can swap those out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're solid this time.
But I always know the catnips.
You always know catnips, and you can use them whenever.
Okay. We're not correcting it, by the way. We're gonna call it catnip.
I'm good with catnips. That sounds good. So, recap. You guys were ambushed fairly heavily by 8 people. after you guys smack talked them and told them to F off,
Several times.
you guys tried to talk it out. By you guys, I mean Fuego tried to talk it out. Didn't work out too well. You guys had a battle plan. It was super epic. The one key component being that she falls to hideous laughter, which she didn't. She apparently somehow miraculously got out of it. She was like, ah, no. So, after she didn't get out of it, you guys started getting initiative, fighting. Paul, you immediately attacked her, brought her down fairly quickly. It is very good. You guys fought for a good while, scared 2 people off. One was on fire. A dwarf burned to ash. There was 2 archers. They walked away because they knew it was too epic a battle. After Fuego talked down another Dragonborn, telling him, be like, after he beat the crap out of all of you, you finally told him to back off, and he did. After that, you guys searched their camp, got some cool little items.
I don't want it anymore.
Give me a second.
Okay.
No.
She never tried hummus?
No, she hasn't.
This is good.
It's really good.
Missy, it's good. Come here.
You try it? Please?
Peer pressure.
All of us, peer pressure, do it.
It's like lasagna all over again.
Just lick it at least. You don't
Yeah,
have to
just
find
look.
it.
That's what I did. Just
Just
lick
lick
it.
it. I didn't think I was gonna like hummus, but I really
Do
do.
it.
It's okay.
High five all around. Let's go.
At least you tried it. New things. Hooray.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about the one guy that got eaten by a hippo.
What the devil?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
You made that up on the
You
spot.
made, yeah, because you were like, I wrote that he was dead. I didn't mean for that to happen, but okay, he got eaten by a hippo.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he did. That's right. At the very end, he did get eaten by a hippo. I forgot all about that. I've got some nice attention. I didn't expect this. So the chair has a little crease in it, I guess, from the 2 cushions, and she just pokes her little hand through. Once she's in like, hi there.
Great distraction plan. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's great. So, you guys fought pretty bravely. You went to the camp. Everybody got something. I can't remember what I got. You got some gold. Everybody got 100 gold, which I know you guys all
You
put on
got a
your-
weighted die. I know that.
You got a what?
A weighted die.
A weighted die, that's true.
He's got armor now, too, because I gave it to him.
That's true. You do have a gauntlet of some sort.
I'm not very fond of it because it's.
Right, it's made of dragonborn skin. Everybody got something different.
Except for me. I didn't get it.
I think
Yeah,
I
you
got.
traded yours, so.
I think mine was an iron serpent with a meteor fragment.
Yeah, like coiled around a meteor fragment.
Yeah.
I believe she got a spider necklace or something like that, I think. So,
Do you want something? I can give you a high five if you want to.
that's enough. Alright, so it's the next day. You guys woke up. You went to the nearest town. You were just going to go past it on your way to Valpro.
Do we have the map?
Oh, I forgot to bring the map in here. I don't know where to put it, though.
Do we have both maps?
You guys have a map. Both maps.
Oh, never mind. Hold on.
I forgot what happened in town.
What?
I forgot what happened in town.
Yes.
Oh, we're at Rock Touch.
You guys were at Rock.
I forgot Rock Touch map doesn't exist to us. Not
No,
our
it does
characters.
not. No, it does not.
I'm sad now.
Yes, yeah, I know, right? So you guys walk past the town. You see smoke and kind of explosions type thing. You guys kind of walk in. You see a halfling leaned over against a bush. He has a spot on his chest that is burnt, as if he got shot by a fireball. He is now dead. Walk a little further into town. You see an orc sheriff with a badge on. He is dead. A elf that looks like a knight with armor on. He's also dead on the ground as well. And you see a cloaked individual holding up a small dwarf and has crushed them. And as he looks at you, 4 travelers, crushes the neck of the dwarf in its hand. And it falls to the ground. And now you guys are staring back at this hooded figure. Valia is now out of her hot air balloon as well. And it's now pocket size. It's in your pocket as well. So, with this being said, what do you guys want to do?
Good thing we have a smoke
Oh.
bottle.
And I meant to tell you, there's also, I told you before, the bar, you can see it's a bar, and it has a giant bubble, a magical bubble, with people inside like banging at the windows and stuff. You can hear them slightly, but you guys are kind of far away from it. So,
Any magical force shield I've ever seen has something to, hit on the outside of it, which is a very bad, poorly thought out plan.
Wow. Maybe I planned it better.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
Anyways, so what do you guys want to do?
Pop the bubble.
I don't think we can successfully do that without getting destroyed by whoever the fuck this cloaked figure is.
Hey, we can be the bear man and just walk away.
Just was the better.
Leave a
man.
whole town to deal with this man. And
We walked in and we were like, nope.
I second that.
No.
You just want to walk away? I'm good with whatever at this point. That's fine. That's fine with me. You guys have any quarrel with that?
I don't wanna
Don't you
walk
have
away.
a fucking bottle with smoke in it?
Yeah, I do, but
Can't we just
I'm
use
going
it?
to run at this man
Don't
and smack him with my
fucking do
horn.
that. No.
Okay,
I like.
question. Hold on, question.
Why?
Why would your character do this?
Because they want to leave and I don't want to leave. And locking us into battle makes us stay there.
That's true. So you guys like kind of far away from him. You're like talking like, let's just walk.
Technically, if me and Fuego just fucking hitchhike out of here, it's you and her left with this dude, and we're gone.
Okay, so I'm attacking this cloaked figure for personal reasons.
No, your personal reasons.
Can we at least?
Not the player's reasons.
No. It's another dwarf. For all I know, he's not a rogue dwarf. He's just some.
Okay.
Can we
Alright.
fucking talk about this for a second?
Okay, fine. I retract.
He fucking had a dwarf in one hand and snapped its fucking neck, and you want to go smack him?
I like to think. We just go
I'll
walk
agree with
away.
that, and I'll allow that because it does make sense because dwarves are very hot-headed. So they see one of their own die. I'll agree with that. That makes sense.
Well, seeing as he's gonna be distracted with that fucking shenanigans, can I like duck away somewhere?
You want to like, yeah. I mean, there's trees all around. It's pretty surrounded by trees. So there's one out there.
Is he like near an alleyway or something?
There's no alleyways. He's right in the middle. He's right next to a fountain. They're in this kind of courtyard-looking area. There's a street that kind of goes around. There's a fountain in the middle with a statue holding a book, and there's a bar right across the way.
So if I call him a tree, he's not gonna notice me because of her.
No, exactly. He's noticed your group, but he doesn't notice how many people there are. Type thing. Like it's just a very brief second.
Well, don't we have to go through this town anyway?
You don't have to go through it. You could.
We
you could
literally
pass it.
just stopped.
You guys stopped because you saw smoke and explosion, so you guys.
And now you're wanting to smack a fucking
I mean, we can't just
giant
leave
ass
these
man.
people
We
here.
can.
We can't.
I like to think you wrote like 5 pages about this guy, and we're just like, we walk away. And you're like, well.
I wrote in story for this part, but it does not hurt me any if this is the path you chose. That is completely up to you. By any chance, Sabrina, do you have any input on this?
I don't feel bad leaving the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I also don't know if I want to find someone who's just crushing throats.
Yeah, like this game's fucked.
Can we at least talk to the guy first?
Okay, fine. We'll talk.
I'm
I'm still
dragon.
going up a fucking tree. Either way we go up.
I don't care what you do.
Fuego's got the best
Charisma.
charisma.
Let me
so-
get up a tree before y'all just fucking yell at this.
Alright, so
dude.
you go ahead,
Get
you
up
crawl
a
up a
tree.
tree. Alright, so you are no longer in sight. Now, let me ask you this, out of turn, does the dwarf run at him? As
No,
a character
I'll-
choice, do you run at him?
I want to, but I'm gonna say no for the sake of the group.
Okay, alright.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
You just run at him, and I go, we mean no harm.
What do you mean no?
Never mind.
Never mind. She means harm.
She means harm. We're not with her.
The other two of us don't mean harm.
Where the other guy go? Shit.
Yes. Oh gosh. He like runs up. No. All right. So I guess that's up to you, Chris. I guess they're kind of sitting on your shoulders since you have the charisma. What do you want to do?
I didn't mean to like be the leader of this group, jeez.
You're the
You're
one who has
called
charisma.
the warlord, being fated king, and you have the highest charisma. You kind of set yourself up for that without meaning.
Oh, look
to.
at the time.
And I
Everything
have,
just sounds so cool.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
have the highest stealth out of everyone, so that's why I'm in a tree in case shit goes wrong.
Hey, I mean, it's smart.
I'm so happy. Sorry. Go ahead.
We have already.
Greetings, we mean no harm.
Do you do that, please?
No.
Freaking dragon claws. Greetings, we mean no harm.
Wearing a dragon armor gauntlet.
armor. This is made of my people.
I killed my mother for this.
This is my mother.
It talks.
Don't you talk about me.
Oh my god.
Mom, please, you're embarrassing
Mom,
me.
please.
Mom, I'm with my friend. Shut up.
It gets on place. the dragon get blushed? Don't understand. Alright, so what do you say?
Oh, real quick. She has the robot,
Why do I have the robot?
so it doesn't fuck up and talk while I'm in a tree.
Oh. So I'm holding
So,
the
like,
robot.
does she know she has a robot, or do you just, like, put it in her pocket?
Just put it in her pocket.
Okay, so you don't even know you have a robot.
Okay, I don't know I have
There
a
you go.
robot.
What's his name again?
Gen 6.
Gen 6. I wanted to call him Kane 6.
I mean, you can name us something different, but his name is Gen 6.
I'm gonna call him
I
Kane.
appreciate you calling me something different.
You shut the fuck up.
Your name's Gabe.
Your name's Gabe, and you're gonna like it.
I don't like this group no more. I just want to find my friends.
I will punch you.
Hush, Gabe.
Why? Alright, so, what do you want to say?
Yo, what up, my guy?
Oh, yo, what?
He kind of just stares at you for a second. Hello.
What is the purpose that you have here?
He looks at the sky and says, I'm not from another planet. You speak to me as you're going to see my leader.
Yo, what up, my dude? What do you want from me?
He looks at his robe and he says, well, it is black. I guess that makes sense.
It's nice.
It's a nice robe. I appreciate that. Has a little blood on it, but I can wash that out.
A little bleach, right?
Yeah, just a little bleach. Make it white. That's what I wanted. that dark cloaked man with the white blotches. That's the man I want to be.
He looks like a nice guy.
Yeah. What are y'all doing here?
What are we doing here? Well, we were just passing by on our journey and we saw some smoke, so we just decided to see what was up.
Okay. As you guys are talking, you can hear that there's patrons in the bar. You can see them, and they're like banging at the window, trying to get y'all's attention. So, he says, well, I'm glad y'all are here, because last 4 people I asked to help me, well, they didn't want to help me.
You gave them a hand, huh?
I gave them an option. They didn't take it.
So, well, I'm standing here. What are those options?
He says, I need someone to kind of make a messenger. I need them to go to Avalos. Would you 3 companions be willing to go to Avalos in my stead?
Is that what we're doing? I heard that.
No, that's where we came from.
That's where we came from.
You guys are going to Valkyrie. You guys are about 4 days out from Avalos. You're literally only a couple miles away from Valkyrie.
Are we on a clock or something? Like, do we have to make all these deliveries on time?
Not exactly. No.
Okay.
No.
We just turn around and hey King, we're back. Oh, did
How
you
was
make
the
it?
delivery?
No.
Well, let's see. We were almost there. There was this murder. So
Not to say we were scared.
no,
but he
no,
wanted
not to
us
say
to
we're
tell
scared.
us.
We fought a giant skeleton ant and 8 bandits. So no, we weren't scared. We just saw him murder a bunch of people.
Literally snapped the dwarf's neck with one hand.
So he says, that's pretty much it. I have a message for the king. I need to deliver to the king promptly.
And if we refuse?
Well, I can't let you leave here, knowing what you know.
So we just hang out here? Want to
Mm.
say?
We just hang out
You
here.
can, you can go in the bubble,
This is
that's
our home
fine.
now.
I get what you mean.
But I need one of you at least to go.
We literally don't know shit, though.
He says, alright. Obviously, I'm not made myself very friendly. Because I came to this town in search of people to do such a thing. But they weren't very helpful.
Hey, shit happens. I mean,
A lot of it. He says, I need one of you, or all of you, to go to King Steg and tell him to meet me here. And to fight me one-on-one. Combat. Just him and I, no one else. He's a ruler of an army. I don't want to be in the middle of that. My reasoning behind that is because if he doesn't, I will slaughter this whole town. He says, and every day he's not here, I will slaughter more innocents.
And
In
what's,
that bubble right there.
well, it is a 4-day walk, so it'd be 8 more at least.
He says, I don't think I have 8. He says, all right, every other day he's not here, I'll slaughter someone else. So 4.
Is that a good deal?
If he's not willing to budge. And what's stopping us from killing you right now?
He looks around. He says, well, you may try. That's fine. He says, but you will die, and I will find another pack of adventurers to help me accomplish this goal. And the pile of bodies will keep steadily increasing until it is.
Is
Keep
there a
saying
way
stuff.
I can call Gabe without getting like?
Not exactly.
Okay, never mind.
What do you think, Gabe?
What do you think, man?
He pops down. He's like, hey, how'd I get in here? He's still in your pocket. He doesn't know that. How'd I get in here? He's like, where's Dermata? He yells that out. The hooded figure kind of pokes his head up. He says, little fella, what did you just say? He says, yeah, the tall tiefling one. He says, who are you speaking of? Who is he speaking of?
Oh, you know, it's just neighbors, friends. He's been in rest for a while, so we kind of had to part ways halfway through to
Oh,
make sure.
let me ask, have you met a tiefling named Dermata?
Who's asking?
I am.
You are?
You can call me No Name. He's like, as I was recalling, I was talking to the Dragonborn halfling.
Ooh.
Halfling?
Yeah, halfling.
Do I look like a halfling to you?
I'm sorry, stout halfling.
Please. Do not make the situation worse.
You killed one of my brethren right in front of me, and then you dare insult me?
So anyway,
Were y'all twins? Y'all look exactly alike. Beard and all.
you have a beard.
I have long sideburns.
I forgot. Oh.
So, kind of.
Kind of. He says, anyhow. He says, so a couple options. 1, stay here in the bubble. 2, go deliver my message to Steg. More people will be murdered. Or 3, fight me, and we'll see where we stand afterwards, or where I stand.
Huddle,
Team, what am I
huddle,
doing?
huddle. Team
Stay
huddle.
right in front of him. Puddle, puddle.
You can't hear any of this huddling.
No.
Actually, do you have observant or any kind of features like that? Do you have anything that would allow you to hear better, or like kind of communicate with them better? Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I might have the solution. Yeah, if any of you have like a solution for him to hear you or anything like that, that's also an option.
What would hearing fall under?
You mean like skills wise? What are your options? You guys hear paper? You guys see paper?
Here?
Yeah. Let's see your skill options.
I'm surprised being an assassin, I can't fucking read lips.
No, there is a feature for that, but you didn't choose it.
There was a funny like chat that I could have picked. There was like a message, and it was like I point in the direction and
Would that
I
be-
whisper something to you.
Maybe like a perception.
But pointing at you,
It would
your
be perception. It would be a perception for him if he saw you guys, like perceiving what you're doing. But for you guys, it would be a performance for you guys to kind of like
Talk loud enough.
talk loud enough without him hearing you, but him hearing you.
So it would be perception on his part to hear us.
Right, to understand the whole conversation, but your part
Okay.
to perform it well enough to do that.
Okay, hold on.
So
Can I?
I'm just gonna not know anything about this
No,
because my perception's 0.
But I have an enhanced ability spell where I can give you an advantage on a perception throw.
That works.
Maybe.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, yeah.
Could I secretly cast that without Tall, Dark, and No Name knowing?
Yes, I'll allow that because you guys are in the huddle. Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh! One problem.
Okay.
I have to touch him.
That is a problem.
I forgot about that part.
That is a big
I got
Just
excited.
leaned against the tree.
He's like, hey man, he's like,
You do have Gen 6 in your pocket, so he can hear you and then somehow get back up to me.
Are you really trying to rely on him even when he just ratted you out?
He's like, hey, I didn't know. He's like, I just dropped in a pocket. I was like, how was I supposed to know?
Shut up!
Sorry. He just pops back in the pocket.
We'll just have to relay it back to him, I guess. That's the only way I can, unless we want to do a performance.
Someone gonna fucking write it on a scroll and just shoot it into the fucking tree?
I mean, if we... I mean,
Yes.
Would we all have to do a performance?
Whoever's talking would have to do a performance.
It's fine. Just y'all fucking decide what you want to do.
I mean,
I'll just watch.
You have common sense. If we start attacking,
Yeah.
you should attack. If we walk away, you should walk away.
I'm a fucking assassin. I got this.
That's right. Do you have any kind of input on this, or?
I wonder why it was 5 Kings.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do? Are you asking this to him?
Yes.
Okay. He says, 2 questions, but it's more of a family issue.
Okay, back in the huddle. Back in the huddle.
Back in the huddle. I just imagine her just poking her head out. I was like, hey, why do you...
Yeah. You're like husband. You're like, wait, hold on. Why do you want to fight King Steaks? It's a family issue. Okay.
We can't. If we go, he's just gonna kill people on our way there.
Every other day, we negotiated.
So just, it's fine. 4 people are gonna die. Okay.
Oh no, you're right. We should just save everyone.
I'll describe the
Yeah.
people that are in this bar.
One of them's named Jimmy. He has a son.
He has a son,
You don't know that.
and his name is John.
Yeah. Okay, so
He's on the ground dead.
you actually only see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in this bar. One of them you can see is a woman. She's kind of dressed in like some sort of cleric uniform. Looks like a healer. Kind of perception-wise. You see a tiefling, a very tall tiefling, banging on the window. You see a tall orc woman. You also see a older human male, and then you see a small halfling that looks dressed to the nines for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. So we're still in the huddle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I think we should do is we challenge him. So we fight him. We'll challenge him, and then the rules will be: if he wins, we'll deliver the message. If we win, he finds another. He leaves. Do you think we should
He will
propose
just
that?
find another fucking village and do this too.
I mean, but
I think the better question is, what challenge are you speaking of?
we just fight him 4-on-1.
Oh yeah, because he hasn't shown his strength at all.
3 on 1. It's just 3 of y'all.
No. You're Gen 6.
Oh, sure.
Let me out!
Because he definitely can fight.
Do you want to challenge him to a game of dice?
Oh shit.
Okay, how would we do that?
He's got a weighted dice.
Oh! Yes! Okay. Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that die!
We're gonna do this, aren't we? We're gonna do this?
Yeah.
Hey, have him walk closer to y'all, though.
Wait, does he have his own dice? Because he can't use the weighted dice either. Or then he...
You guys talking to him?
Not yet.
Are you gonna poke your head at, like, stand on Sabrina's shoulder? Hey, you have a dice!
Hey, sir, you have dice? That wasn't one of the 3 options. I don't understand. No, are you guys really saying that?
Are we asking him if
Yeah.
he has dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and he says, that wasn't what I was expecting to come out of that huddle. He says, no, I don't. They probably have some in the bar, but I'm
get
not
one?
dropping that bubble. No.
I got you.
Yeah.
So then we can't play a game of
Do you have
dice.
any spells like that?
Spells like what?
I have minor illusion. But I mean,
Just give him a dice.
He rolls it and it just disappears. Like, oh,
Basically,
well, looks
all
like he
my
lost.
spells are just support spells. Like I'm a big support character, basically.
thank
Like,
you.
that's basically all mine.
Thank you.
Are there any random animals around?
Are there any right now?
There's a bird.
Can I speak to that bird?
It's a crow. Yeah, sure, go for it. What do you want to say? Is it a cantrip you're using, I'm assuming?
You talk to birds?
No, actually, it's a level 1.
It's an animal.
Oh, you're gonna use one of your level spells to speak to a crow. He's like in the huddle, he's like, hey you!
Maybe.
this guy in a crow is just standing there, he's like,
Maybe
what
we
is
can-
happening?
Maybe we can weird him out.
Are they ever gonna survive making it all lost and back? I don't understand.
I asked the wrong group of people.
It's like, oh.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So
Do I need to roll for
options you
initiative?
have?
I still say y'all need to get him closer to you, like y'all. Don't you have that one spell? I mean, I'm not in this, but that laughter spell.
Hideous laughter.
How
Make
would
him-
that help?
He laughs uncontrollably. He can't do anything.
Damn what?
Surprise attack.
Wouldn't be a surprise, but he couldn't do anything. Yeah, he'd have advantage on
It would be a surprise on my behalf.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And if you fail,
No, he wouldn't fail a surprise attack.
I wouldn't fail a surprise attack. It's a
It's one of those
automatic
things.
20.
vicious laughter. It's a visual spell, right?
But she's in a huddle.
If he avoids it, it becomes a problem.
It does, just like last time. I'm agree with that.
But the last time she was kind of 20 feet up in the air going.
It's not that. It's more of the spell didn't affect the creature because he was too intelligent. It's also more based on the
it's
dice
an
roll.
intelligent thing.
Well, it's based on your dice roll too. So if they roll like a 20 on your spell, then obviously they're gonna not. It's not gonna affect them. So it's based on luck too.
Okay. Have
Which
we
it's a concentration spell. I wouldn't do anything either.
talked about anything?
Yeah,
else?
if you try to use another spell, you would immediately be out of the hideous laughter.
Okay, what a miss.
Well, I threw the idea of hideous laughter, but
It's a visual spell, so if
You
she
can
failed,
take
it would
from
give it off.
I don't think I have anything.
Actually, it's kind of. I believe you. I just.
Oh yeah, you're good. No, it works.
what if we offer him some hummus?
You don't have hummus in the game. I sang that, Brandon. You don't have hummus in the game.
Can I roll for hummus?
Careful around.
4.
No hummus for you.
Dang it.
I have. Hold on. Let me.
Oh wait, I forgot. I don't have poison either because I gave it to somebody.
You have the Valia.
Yeah.
She has poison.
Poison. Throw it at him.
I might be able to blind him
Yes.
Would you leave
if it would work.
if I made you a nice spaghetti?
Nice. Like,
What is spaghetti?
Oh, it is delicious. It is an Italian recipe.
Italian?
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm going to use this as a restroom, and that's just going to come out my butt is what Italian is.
Oui, oui.
Oh, no, that comes out my penis. Actually. He says, yes, I want to eat something from there, please. He says, I don't have all day.
Okay, you won't like the spaghetti.
Technically, we do because it's nighttime.
It's nighttime here, not in the game. It's morning now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
morning.
okay.
If I turn the light off every night,
Did you just think we were going by real time this whole time?
Yes, I did actually.
No.
I legit thought we were fighting in the dark this
Night
entire time.
completely. That'd be kind of cool, actually. No, it's completely different.
Okay, now never mind.
But while y'all huddle this out, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I'm not part of this huddle.
It's true.
Okay.
I'm on out.
Which goes to concentration, which one don't I remember.
What do I have? I have anything?
Okay. Okay.
so I got a good idea.
Okay.
I have 3 caution signs. If I put one down, he can't move from it.
You have to put all 3 down. It's like trap him in it.
Somebody scared of a giant Dragon Ball running at him with sons.
He has one like on the tip of his tail. he's like, you'll drop. I'm like, freaking.
No, my plan is spoiled.
Oh, freaking awesome.
Were you gonna try to place all 3 caution signs around him?
Yep.
You run at it with him. This food is out of this.
What happens if we fight him and lose? Where does that leave
I'm not
us?
telling you.
Y'all fucking die.
Well, I mean, is this like a video game where we just like start back over at the checkpoint, or?
No.
D&D's permadeath.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much just run alive.
Yeah.
I use level 9 spell reload save.
Reload safe.
The
Last
last-
checkpoint, level 1. Oh! It's freaking.
I didn't fucking save.
Oh my god!
Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know. What
Save
to
file
do.
corrupted.
Save file corrupted. So you guys have nothing.
I really want to go with the die idea, but we don't have anything for it.
Him to.
We could just risk it, basically risk it and just. Maybe it won't be 6. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Y'all hear that?
Do it.
She said, could you guys talk him into letting one of you go in there, get a dice, and come back out?
Maybe. It would have to be him. He has the persuasion. I mean, he could be, like, nominate one of us, but he'd have to be the one to offer the idea. So he'd have if we have to do a persuasion check, he would be the one to win that.
That was her suggestion.
I'm still
Which
looking at this tree.
the impression I've made, now he probably wouldn't trust me to go in there.
Okay, so like,
Don't nominate.
we're gonna go with that, and if it doesn't work, should we just attack him?
I think
Yeah, but
we
let
should.
her talk him into fucking just coming, like, running at y'all. Because I'm assuming he's pretty far from this tree I'm in.
Oh yeah.
Or else
Okay,
he would
so I
have
How far
should-
is
fucking...
he
we
away from us?
So,
He's 30 feet away from you guys, and he is 50 feet away from you.
so if the dice doesn't work, then you want me to bait him into
Yes.
attacking him.
Quintessentially, yes.
Okay, alright.
Yes, because you have a fucking mouth.
So true. You've smack talked everybody else everything else.
I'm a hot-headed
You're a
dwarf.
cleric. I don't understand that. You're
But I'm
freaking
also
like,
a dwarf.
I am of the motherfucker. I am of the cloth. No, you mother. Freaking coming at me, Thucker. Smack you down. No, I mean you're black and Mexican.
So when she gets back, I think you should offer up one of us going in and getting a dice, but I think you should offer up Sabrina to do it, because as an
She's
elf,
still carrying this fucking box.
Yeah, she's in that box.
Yeah, but he thinks you're a piece of crap. You're weak. You can't do anything.
true, he did call me a
Didn't mean it like that, but
I know, but
from his view,
Now we're gonna start a fight in group. What you mean weak?
okay.
okay, listen. We would like to challenge you to a simple game of dice.
And if I win,
What was the bet?
If he wins, then we'll do the message.
Yes. If you win, we'll go do your message.
If he loses,
If we win, we will leave, but we will never tell anybody of this.
wait, what? No, that's
No,
not.
no, no.
Agreed.
Back up. No, back
No,
up.
whoa.
Rewind.
All right.
Rewind.
So anyway,
Rewind.
Can we rewind?
Press
That wasn't what
pause.
we talked about.
I'm already out.
so if I win, you guys go to Avalos with a message. If you win, you just leave the town.
No, he leaves.
He leaves. He leaves the town.
Oh, he leaves.
Yeah, that's what
There's
we're
someone in
talking
the
about.
trees speaking.
No.
No, that was Jensen.
Why is the tree saying no? No, he didn't say that. Because that's that. No, he leaves. Who's there?
It's just the wind. Plus the wind.
You
Weird
fucking
too.
idiot.
You leave. My hair. That's freaking no.
Yeah, man. Haven't you ever seen Rick and Morty? The wind blows and it says loser.
So true. No, okay, so he asked that question again. You guys leave?
He leaves.
Well, more of you leave.
Okay, so I'm confused.
The way I see it, this
I
town's
win.
pretty much fucking dead already. Why do we care?
I win. You deliver my message. No one dies. It's just straight dice game.
Yep.
If you win, I leave town.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He says,
I think you should.
I have
put
no
more-
dice. How do I use this?
Well, we would have to get one from the cavern, sir.
He looks at the bubble and he says, why would I want that bubble to come down?
Can you not just move the bubble or something? Or someone just throws out a dice or something?
No, the bubble comes down or it goes up. He's like, I can control both, but only for a split second.
What if we tell the townspeople what's going on and to not run out, or it'll ruin the whole thing?
I mean, I can make it where they won't, like, it's... I would drop it enough for one person to come in or out, and then bring it back up.
Okay.
He says, but why do I trust you? You want to try to persuade him? In other words,
Why would you not trust me?
You gotta trust
Do a
her
persuasion
because she's a
check.
piece of shit. Remember?
do a persuasion check.
I forget everything.
No,
It's just D20, right?
Yeah, D20, yep.
Okay.
And then add in your persuasion.
Got 6.
Plus your persuasion?
Yep.
He says, why would I trust you? Why would you not? Because you're travelers out from a town. And he says, I'm not fond of this idea.
Tell him.
I'm whispering to Fuego.
Tell him that we've already seen his strength, and if we even tried anything shady, we can tell you just,
Why are you whispering?
Am I talking to you?
Do you want to start something here?
He says, I see you're a mage. I will challenge your mageness.
Oh, damn it.
He says, if you whisper in my presence, at least speak to me about it. He did a perception check anyway, so that's fine.
Well, I was telling my friend here to let you know that obviously you've already displayed your strength in front of us. I can tell that if we tried anything funny, you'd obviously do some damage.
This is true. This is so. I don't like this dice idea. He says, is there any other ideas?
Well, we tossed around fighting you, but we can tell that that would probably be our loss.
He says, flattery is an amazing option. He says, alright, I'll tell you what. I'll let one of you in. But it must be the elf. He says, I don't want to shed any more blood than I have to accomplish my goal. He says, I'll let one of you in. But the weapons must be down, gone, and nothing on a person. And that box, whatever it is, must stay where it's at. Or with one of your friends. I don't care.
Give it to Gen 6.
No, the box is bigger than he is.
Can I wait? Is someone else allowed to hold the box? I can't remember what the king told us.
King
The
says
king
she's
said
old.
she's the only one that can hold it.
Yeah.
And if we...
You're not going to leave the box, then you don't go on the tavern. I should do, I mean, I guess, do a persuasion, I guess. Do a persuasion check, technically.
Which one do I roll?
The D20.
D20. And then whatever your persuasion is added onto that.
I feel like not the negative. Okay, so I have an 8.
You have 8? Okay, so he says, you don't go in with the box. He says, I'll tell you what, let me have the box.
Hold on.
We can't do that.
He says, I'll look in it. There's no weapons, no trickery. He says, you can go in with it.
We definitely cannot do that.
He says, why?
We don't even know what's in the box.
You're carrying around a box, you don't know what's in it.
Listen, it's a long story, but there's rules.
You've been here so long. Do you not realize we're very unique pair?
He says, unique is not the word I would use. More than S and a U and, you know,
Things are stupid.
yeah. He says, other than the elf, pretty stupid, yes.
because you haven't said anything.
She just said you're stupid, and I agree with her.
Persuasion.
So there you go. That should allow her in there now with the box.
The trees are talking again. I don't
Oh,
understand.
stop talking.
Unless you
Don't
wanna
whisper that to
come
him.
It's the wind. Shut up. It's a windy day.
My cloak's about to fall off. No, he says, well, that die didn't really fall through. So he says, box, nothing. He says, she's the only one allowed in. He says, I don't trust you. And you are a danger to everyone inside that building. He says, I would have to open it up for 2 people to walk in if I allowed you. He says, so no.
Understandable.
Any other options? Unfortunately, there's only the 3 of you, so this is your options.
4. We got Gen 6.
What if we send the robot?
The little tiny thing?
Yeah.
Which damage can we do?
He can't do anything. And even if something happens, no blood is spilled.
He says, no, that's true. I already had to kill one robot today. He says,
Oh.
He says, I like the idea. The robot can go in, get the dice, and come out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I pulled them out of my pocket.
He says, can I speak now?
No.
Am I free?
Do not talk. Shut up. I need you to sit. This is important. Hey. Stop.
Just fucking choke him at the force field.
I need you to listen.
I'm listening.
You need to-
I didn't put you there. Stop it. Don't back up. Do not talk me. Oh my god.
Listen.
Kendall, help me.
Okay. What do you want?
Okay. We need you to go in that bar and grab some dice. Don't ask questions. It's very important. I just need you to do this.
So Shady Man wants me to go in that bar, grab some dice.
Yes, that's it.
What if I say no?
Please.
Okay.
I was just gonna threaten him, but okay.
Dragonborn better.
Freaking stomps over.
I don't got any pockets. I'm sorry.
He stomps over. He says,
How am I supposed to get in there?
He'll let you in.
He says, get next to it and I'll let you in. For a split second.
So, okay. Well, you'll listen nice in. Jesus. What kind of big door are you gonna put me in?
Roof. He walks over, he pops open for a second, lets him in. And when he walks in the bar itself, you see all of the patrons inside kind of clamor to him. You can't see him, you can see a couple windows, but he's obviously a lot lower than the windows. And they start crouching down as if they're speaking to him. You don't really know what's going on.
I should have. Yeah, okay.
He doesn't know what's going on.
I don't. He won't say anything. He's a quiet guy.
You're
Never do both of them! Freaking dwarves!
you don't hear anything. They clamber up. You can see them kind of scrambling around trying to look for something, and they finally leave. And they hand him something. He walks back out. You can see him holding a dice. This is about the size of his head, as well.
That's how
Not
small
really
this thing
that
is?
small.
Huh?
That's how small he is?
Oh yeah, he's tiny.
So he's this big.
His head is that big. Yes.
His head is
So
this
like
big.
2 dice high, maybe 3.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my god, he's adorable.
Yeah, he's adorable.
And you just threw him
freaking like freaking.
Well, I figured he was the sign of. I thought he was like the, palm of my hand size,
No, he's small. So he walks out. He's taking a little time. He's freaking got this giant thing on his shoulder. He's like,
Why am I doing this?
he walks over. He's like,
Here's your dice.
the guy grabs. He says, "Thank you. Did you learn anything?" He says,
Now I'm gonna tell you. Don't freaking club people. Why you hide your face, you ugly?
Gen 6,
I
get
wanna
back
see!
Gen 6! Back in the pocket!
Are you not going to ask
You
him?
better be.
I will
hold me back.
I will ground you.
Round me. am a robot, so please don't. God.
I will pocket you.
So he runs over and he stands back there. He's like,
I don't want in the pocket. I want to stand on the box that she's holding. I just want to stand on it. I don't even want in. I don't want to do it to you two. His tail's pretty comfortable. I'll go back with him too. But
I don't know how I feel about you on the box. 'Cause I don't know how do you feel about that?
On the box.
You don't mind?
Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Okay.
he looks at the elf. He kind of.
second thoughts, I'm just gonna go with the Dragonborn. Can I just get back in his tail and take a nap?
Okay, that's fine.
He sits over there and sits down to him. He says, he's like, all right, so, he says, who's going to play the dice game with me?
I will.
You'll be my challenger? He says, all right.
Sir.
He says, pull up a chair.
Alright.
Where the fuck did we get a chair?
There's no chairs. He
This is why I fell over.
says, my apologies. You helped me with the dice, I'll help you with the chair. And he spawns a table in, chair on one side, and a chair on the other.
He spawns them in?
Yeah, it just poofs. It literally just poofs in front of him.
Okay.
See, this guy's powerful. He can just make a table.
He sits on the chair and he says...
He can play D&D anywhere.
He sits in the chair and he says... Dragonborn? He says, my apologies. He makes the chair like 3 times the size. He's like, that's better fitting. He says, now how do we play this?
How do we play?
Well, the rules are simple. You seem to be a powerful man, so we'll give you the advantage. If you roll 1 to 5, you win. But if I get a 6, we win.
Do we even
Sounds
know
fair.
how your weighted dice works?
It's however you want it to work, man.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just...
I'll allow that. Like, it's,
I was about to say, what if he rolls
he knows it now. Like,
one?
it's already been a night, so he's been like rolling. I'm like, okay, all right, let's see how this works. I'm gonna give him that.
Just rolls it in one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Son of a- No, so he says, this is pretty much on my side. I thought you guys didn't want to do this. He says,
Now you gotta talk your way out of your own.
Oh,
fucking-
do the quest. I'm sorry, I just went over my head.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm surprised anything went over your head, but that's fine. You're plane. I'm sorry, was it hot air balloons? I don't know what planes are.
Oh, trust me, higher balloons, elves, like everything goes over my head.
That's fair. That's, I don't
Elves.
understand the elf part, but alright.
Well, you see,
Terms.
nah,
He says, I guess if these are your terms, then let's do it then. It's pretty simple, pretty quick.
Alright.
He says, alright. He grabs his dice. And he rolls it first.
Is it only 1 through 5?
That's 1 through 6.
Yeah, but he said anything 1 through 5.
Yeah.
1 through 5, he wins. But a 6, they win no matter what he gets.
Oh, okay.
That's the rules.
Yeah.
He says, well, seems like I got a 3. He
Okay.
says, that means I win unless you get a 6, correct?
Yep.
You sit it on the table. I know.
I mean, what?
Roll it for me at least. I know, but like DM, like your character just set it on the table with a 6. Just, He says, I'm not sure how this works, but I believe you have to roll.
Simon says never have to roll.
Simon.
I'm not sure who Simon is, but I've got to get him a dice. He doesn't know how to play. Big Cliffy for that on a 6. He says, well, holy shit. Okay, we'll pause here for a second. While you're rolling the dice, while he was rolling his dice, you felt crawling up your back was a little robot man. You cannot see him, and he's trying to hide from him.
Is it not Gen 6?
It's Gen 6. You can tell it's Gen 6. So he
See?
kind of reaches up and kind of gets next to you and he says, hey, the people in the bubble told me something. I'm sorry, let me do his voice.
People in the bubble told me something. He says, he came in out of nowhere. He says, they offered him home and everything, and all of a sudden they just, one night after drinking, all of them ended up in this bar with a bubble around them. He says, the only way in and out is if he opens and closes that dome. If you guys make this bet, what is the say that he leaves that dome still there. He says, but they have a plan. He says, they can't do it themselves. If he is frozen at the very moment that he puts it down, they can all be free for just a couple seconds. And they got this plan because the store right across there has a freezing potion in it that sells them. He says, but they can't get to it, obviously. They suggest somehow having him drop the bubble and you guys freezing him mid-way. He says, he may drop the bubble when he leaves, but you said just to leave, not to drop the bubble and leave. He says, that's their plan, and they want to make sure you can get to it.
It's not my problem.
And you just rolled your 6, so he says, well, I guess I've lost. He says, alright, now I will honor my deal. I will leave. And he picks up the chair, he says, would you stand up, please? I don't want you to fall. You stand up?
Of course.
Okay. You stand up, and the table goes away. And he sees the dice, and he proofs it, and he goes back into the bar. He says, well, I'll be on my way now.
And the bubble?
He says, oh, that wasn't part of the deal.
You can't leave these people in the bubble.
He says, the deal was I was to leave, not to take
And
care of
take-
the people of a town that's not mine. Trust me, I have a much larger town to take care of than these.
The bubble is yours. So
Says,
take it with you.
magic is not yours, it's yours to use. And I used it on there. He says, obviously you're very, very simple-minded when it comes to magic. He says, one day you'll learn. Little one.
What about another dice roll?
And he starts to walk out.
I've had it up to here.
What do you guys do?
Cloaked figure.
And character-wise, you two don't know what Jensik just said to him. Said to Fuego.
Oh, okay. So I just
It
kind
was, it was literally just a whisper to him.
So it's just my decision, unless I somehow told them real quick.
Unless you told them, yeah. Unless the information got from you to them somehow.
But like if I told them when he had walked away already.
He's on his way to walking away. So like,
Can I talk to you in the kitchen? Because they can't hear. I need to know some things.
you guys can deliberate amongst yourselves. Okay. Give you a split second to choose what you want to do. We're gonna go talk this out.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to smack him with a hand.
Let's go outside this one.
Of course, we got our plan already.
If we knock him out,
Oh,
a lot of the way the magic spells work is if it's a concentration spell and we knock him out, then it's not. It'll go.
I don't mean to be devil's advocate all the time, but what if it fails?
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything we've done has failed so far, so.
Except the way it died, because it was in
Yeah,
our favor.
But we failed because we didn't do the bubble in the deal.
Please don't remind me.
That was planned.
Okay, so as far as I figured out from this conversation, we're failing.
We're just a band of misfits.
I can't pick it up with this.
Mm.
I don't have a spell that would help with that, except for levitate. I don't think throwing them up in the air is going to do any good. I wonder if they could dig underneath what's happening. I wonder if the bubble
That's
goes
something we'd probably have to ask Forrest first.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna say no.
Okay, we're back.
Can we dig under the bubble?
How far does the bubble go?
And you guys don't really know the spell, so you guys are not sure.
Okay.
Um,
So it's.
it's a complete dome though, so like you. I'm gonna let you do a perception check to find out.
Who's got the best perception?
Okay, before we do anything, I'm just gonna drop out of the tree. And at this point,
Make
I
your
go,
presence
Tensor, drop the bubble.
known? Okay.
Well, I mean,
Technically, we can't talk about it with him because he's
no,
over there.
technically it's not y'all's choice because it's not a group thing. It's his choice.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
By the way, his name's Tinter, if y'all didn't know.
So you drop out of the tree,
Yes.
and and he's kind of walking away, and he stops, and he turns towards you. You have a cloak on or not, or you?
I mean, I'm wearing my thieves stuff. So my
I mean, you
face.
have a cloak, but do you have it like on? Do you have like your hood on, or do you have it kind of off?
I guess my hood's on because I was sneaking.
So that means he can't really see your
No.
face.
Yeah, that black pepper stuff is good.
It is, isn't
It
it?
is really good.
Anyway, Tinter
turns-
dropped his shield.
He turns and he says, "How do you know my name?"
Dramatically rip off your hood. Do it.
Don't worry about it. Just drop the shield. I know who you are. I know your weakness. Drop the shield.
What is this person?
Where's he looking?
He is now past you guys. He's actually like, he was going out the way you guys actually came in. He's actually past you two. You guys are behind him. He's looking to his left into some trees where he just dropped out. So he was technically behind him.
So he can't see us.
No, physically not in his line of sight. No.
You should go get that potion.
I'm going.
Not me. I'm too big.
I'm small. I don't have a lot of stealth though. I'm.
Send Gen 6 again.
No, he's too tiny.
What about you, Vlee? Do you have any suggestions?
I have negative
Oh, I
1
guess-
stealth.
I guess I'm tied up with Tinter now.
Okay.
What's your stealth at? I have negative 1.
You can keep talking if you want to. This is our thing.
That's
I,
it's
am,
just
got
I need
plus
to
2.
sit down.
true.
She's got +2 stealth, so she could probably easily, or
Yeah.
if she gets in.
Which is stuff. Is that
It's a potion that's way too big for him to carry.
Yeah,
away.
just-
Mine's -3.
Okay, not you.
And also because I'm,
yeah.
Why is that shadow behind me moving? Oh, it's his shadow. Jesus. No.
sorry. I fell,
So
yeah.
you want to stealth over there? Okay. All right. So
Do you want to stealth over there?
go ahead and roll for me for stealth.
The 20.
The d20. And roll for it twice. You have advantage because he can't see you. Roll it twice, and the higher the two is what you're rolling for.
What,
You're using.
how would it fail? He can't see us.
He can hear you.
No, we
And then
can't.
15.
He has a
She rolled
cloak on.
15 or the highest, but then she adds +2.
Plus 2, so 17. So yeah, you definitely go in there and successfully grab the potion
And get back out.
and get back out. Yeah.
Okay, just making
You-
sure.
You go to stealth again.
That was sucked. No.
I mean, we won the dice roll, and then he was like, I'm not joining the bubble, so I'm just making sure everything's clear.
He says, people that know my name, there's very few. He says, who are you?
Ooh, I love drama.
I'm the one you've been waiting for.
But it's amigo with Antonio.
You killed my father.
Forgot to die.
Alright, I guess I'll take my hood off.
He is drawn back.
Does
He
he have
says, Dramata. And he drops his hood. And Dramata, it's not very drastic. But to the rest of you, it's pretty drastic. You can tell he's a tiefling. Mostly red and black scars up and down his body. He has horns. He has them, but they're very small. But what's really detailed about his head is actually not his horns. It's actually the slicked back ribs that you can see on his head. There's like domed-like slick back things. He's slicked back into something, but you assume is just kind of hair or skin of some sort. And he is now looking straight towards another tiefling, which is across the way, which is Dramata. He says, Dramata, I am so confused. He said, first off, let me state this to get this out of here. You lied to me about Dramata. And he turns towards you, Fuego. He says, I thought you said Dramata was gone.
He went to separate.
I got
Is this
separated
true?
from the group. They didn't know I was in the tree.
Huh.
I caught up with them, saw a hooded figure. I climbed up in the tree. You know how we do.
You know how we.
I know how you do.
Exactly.
He says, okay, well then, let me ask you the same question I asked them. Why are you here?
What question? Does Gen 6 comment on his face?
No, he doesn't see his face yet. He's not like still on your tail, like he's kind of chilling. He's like asleep. Like he gave the information. He's like, I'm good now.
It's the only way we can keep him quiet. Let him sleep.
Let's see why I'm not with them. Let's see. I got offered a job worth a lot of money.
He says, more money than what we've already been offered.
You gotta remember, I never gave a fuck about wanting to be king.
He says, neither did I. But we still have the job. And last time I heard, you took it as well.
Minds can change.
He says, most actions don't, though.
I like honest work.
He says, I do too. But you understand, if you and I don't take it, you know who will. This is the reason I do what I'm doing now. Not for my safety, but for those.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm not taking the job. Because I'm gonna make a shitty king.
He says, shitty or not, the one that would take it would be even worse.
Where is he at now?
Last time I saw, he was still in the kingdom.
Still in the king? Okay.
You guys want to do anything at this point? Or
We're
just leave
so
it at that?
lost. I'm sure everyone is very confused.
I would hope so at this point, so it's fine. It's not like you've missed out on something.
No,
I
no,
promise.
y'all haven't missed out on shit.
Where am I compared to where Darmada is?
You three are a good 20 feet away from Dermata, and the other Typhlane Tensor is now like 20 feet away. You guys are kind of in a triangle. Everybody's not 20 feet away from each other. So, but you guys are kind of huddled up in a group. So,
We're in another huddle?
yeah, when she got the potion, you guys came back kind of together.
Yeah, but we're huddled again?
No, not huddled.
You said we were huddled.
True, but like together. You guys are standing beside each other, watching each other like, the freaks. What is happening? Like, freaking.
I don't know what's happening,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna smack him. I'm just kidding.
Can I make a spaghetti? Can I take initiative?
No.
I got 19.
Damn it, first. No, he says, that's what he says. He says, last time I saw him, he was in the kingdom.
Okay, well, we're actually on our way to the kingdom. This box is actually for Mom.
He says, we. I thought you said you weren't with them.
I never said I wasn't with them. I just said I saw them and caught up with them.
He says, they said you weren't with them.
Because he left the group. We separated. I thought this was clear.
He says, that sounds like something a Dermata would do.
Dermata? Whoa.
He says,
We still don't know what's in the box, so...
He says, I know my brother. That sounds like him. He says, wow, why is this not plugged in? Can you make sure that plug-in is still there? Make sure it's not like hanging out a little bit. Get it? Oh. It's weird. I wonder if it's the wrong plug. Oh yeah, it's still not. No. Can you plug this one in?
Here. Can you plug this one in?
Sorry. My apologies.
Sure, can you plug this one?
What are you
Like,
doing,
cable above your
Tensor?
head so you can't feel it.
My apologies.
What are you plugging in? What is plug-in, Tensor?
He's like walking around. It's like a VR game. Like he's like, can you plug this in? Oh my gosh. No, this is...
Technical difficulties.
Thank you. Alright, so he says, what was the last thing you said we talked about?
You
The
said
box
that
is for
sounds like-
Mom.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like,
yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds like
gotcha.
Dermata.
That sounds like
My
Dermata.
brother.
He says, the box is for Mom?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what's in it.
You haven't looked in the box yet, but it's from Mother.
I was,
We can't
I was
look in
told
the
not
box.
to. I am about honor, so are you.
It's an embarrassing photo from the Christmas party.
He says, what Christmas party?
Shut up.
He says, honor or not, it wasn't my quest. He says, he looks towards the elf, he says, show me what's in the box.
Don't do it.
I step in front of him. It's like, doesn't matter what's in the box. It's just meant for Mom.
I
You're
want
going to lead a box into our kingdom and tell them this is for Mom, and expect them to give it to her.
Okay, I just grab Leah's hand and shake it.
Shit.
Just shake the fucking box.
You grab Liz. Do a dexterity check for me. Both of you do a dexterity check, because she's not going to allow you to just grab her hands, I'm assuming.
Freak me out a little bit.
Technically, it's a surprise attack.
No.
So it's a
So-
D20.
You got a 20,
No, it
perfect?
says
It's a
D20,
D20, yes.
yes.
Oddmer check.
Yeah. Your dexterity modifier.
Mine's a +4, so I got 12.
Got a 20.
Shit.
Okay, so she you did a natural 20 or just added it?
Got 18 plus 2.
Okay. So she kind of snatches it away and like slaps her hand away. And what do you say? Anything? You just,
No.
just Steve's like, we're good. Fine. Okay, well. Freaking.
The way he's looking at it is he's thinking it's going to be a bomb. Just shake it real quick so he knows it's nothing fishy.
Okay. I'll shake the box. Not more fun.
You hear like a slight jingle, but nothing like super loud. He says, I know how magic works. Shaking or not's not gonna help. He says, it could be anything. Let me see the box.
Don't you have a spell that can do something? Like you
Detect magic?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Come on, Mr. Old Magic User, do something.
Hold on. Listen here.
He's just standing there like,
By the
let me
way, I
check my
like how
phone.
all three of y'all are like intimidated by this dude. I'm just standing here like, do something, God.
I mean, he killed a bunch of people right in front of us.
So have we. We burned a guy to death.
So he
On
does. He
accident.
does detect magic, and he says, well, I'll agree. There is no magic in that. He says, but he says, I don't trust it. We were never allies with King Steg. Why would he bring a box?
You don't know it's from Kingstead. I have not told you who this is from.
That's fair. That's a fair point. I'll respect that. He says, so you're gonna bring a box from an unknown place and give it to her.
Okay, fine.
He says,
What?
why?
Okay. What if we crack it a little bit? No one looks inside, but if we crack it, it's gonna trigger whatever you think it is.
He says, I'll tell you what. I like the idea. He says, we don't have to look inside. I want to make sure that's fine. He says, let me use Mage Hand. Mage Hand allows me to touch it from 30 feet away with a magical hand and literally just open it for a second.
Are you okay with this, Believe?
It's
It's
not all.
my box.
It's true. He says,
Well, I walk up and I take out my warhammer. Looks like there's only one way out of this.
Put the foot down.
He
You are not
says-
gonna win this.
he says, would you just find a pointy hat and stay somewhere? Like near a rock garden of some sort?
And I just. And this is me looking at Dharmata. I'm just.
You will not win this fight. Trust me.
He says, fine. I don't want the box. He says, do as you wish. He says, but I will kill King Steg. If you guys not take this message on, I will keep murdering people.
Okay, but
I will find another town and murder them until I find someone to do it.
okay, I'll tell you what. We will do this for you, but we're already so close to our final destination. Let us deliver the box, and then we'll go to Kingstead, okay?
He says, let me ask you this.
But you have to let these people go right now, because you did lose the dice roll.
He says, I'll honor that. He says, and I will find another town. He says, but what theory is it that if he hasn't already killed King Steg? We don't have a lot of time.
Tell you what, let the bubble down, come back home, We'll make sure he's still in the kingdom. And we can figure out a way to distract him. Give him a false lead. Telling Kingstead it's somewhere.
Do a persuasion check for me.
Fuego, do a persuasion check.
No. This is your time.
Fuego doesn't know what's going on. None of us know what's going on.
I'm a dragon mark.
Although on your paper you have wrote roar. When I took a picture of it and I was looking through everybody's, I was like, he wrote roar. I was like, that's freaking cracking me up.
I got 5.
Dice.
Even plus or minus your stuff?
3. I have a 3.
He says, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. He says, you think he's going to let us walk up to him and say, oh, by the way, he's over here.
But if you were the one that say it, he knows you're all about honor. He would take it. Coming from me, yeah, he would say, no, fuck you. But
He also knows that we're all going for the same thing. He's not going to trust anyone. And we're the only 3 going up for it.
Wait, what are you guys going for?
Shut up. Stay out of it.
He says what he said.
This is not between you.
We're pretty much lost in the dark here, so I mean, you can't tell us anything.
I'm about to start smacking some heads.
She's dumb.
He says, agreed, I like the Dragonborn.
I don't like this guy.
Well,
He says, I have agreed to your terms. He's like, I will leave this town. The bubble does not leave. He says, they are my only bargaining chip to time that we don't have. He says, I've already agreed to your box not opening. That goes to my mother to see if she gets harmed. He says, and I have not killed you on the spot. I think I've done quite enough.
We're taking that box to a ghost.
My mother isn't dead.
You said a ghost?
What?
to
Said a
harm
ghost of my
her.
mother.
To harm.
Ah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's like he's happy.
Goes. Gotcha.
I honestly think we should fucking at least crack this box. Because it is going to my mother too.
We can't crack the box.
There are like there'll be a curse somewhere in it that'll curse all of us if it's open.
But if he fucking cursed, if he touches it, he's fucking cursed.
Listen, I don't want the game to end tonight. Everybody dies.
The box everybody drops down.
You're all dead. Game's over.
We are honor bound not to open the box.
You're fucking honor man. Shut up. You've done enough.
I'm just being annoying.
She's playing her character, and so are you. Valia is as well, and so it's like, you guys are awesome. I want to say that I love all of you. This is amazing. This is not how I planned any of this to go. Frustrates me that the hell, but it's fantastic. He says, I have done enough. He says, my temper has been worn. He says, deal or no deal, he says, I will take matters in my own hands. I cannot wait around for all of you to make decisions while the lives of my people are in danger. Honor or not, I will do what I have to. One last choice. What are we doing?
Do we not have a fucking message bird? Can we not send
I can
fucking...
talk to animals.
Yeah, but animals can't talk to other people. Can we not fucking send Gen 6 as our messenger?
Just a
It
freaking
would
see like a
take him-
freaking like no! Instead of like
Gen 6 is so tiny it would take him a year to get back
freaking robot
to
or freaking crows.
wherever
I'm
we
like,
came from. I
yeah.
can't remember the name of the place. Avalos?
Avalos, yeah.
Okay.
But none of
that
us
way?
have any kind of fucking paper. And a pen. Nothing. We can't just kill 2 birds with one stone here.
I can talk to birds.
Okay, you can.
That's not what we said.
But do you have paper?
Can I roll for that?
No. You have paper.
Can I turn my hemp leaf into paper?
Not on the spot. He's like freaking tweezing them. Hold on, give me 2 hours. I've got this. Freaking no.
Can I not ride on the leaf? It's
You're in a
fucking
town.
huge.
There's most likely paper around.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
So what we can do is you can talk to the fucking bird, get him to fly to Abelos
Huddle,
with a
huddle.
fucking letter.
Huddle.
Why are we huddling? He's right fucking here. He's part of this now.
No. Huddle.
No, fuck
Huddle
you.
with him?
Anyway, one of these shops around here has got to have a quill and paper. We can write a message to the king telling him to meet him here and his demands. No one else gets killed, and we finish our mission and he gets what he wants.
This is one problem. The reason it's time sensitive is because of him. But how will I know that King Steg will not bring his armies here? Because the reason I'll have to kill these people, unfortunately, is to get King Steg here by himself. An army can only move so fast, but one person can ride here within a day.
We'll make that very, very clear.
Clear as in I will murder more.
Yes, very clear.
What? No, he doesn't need to murder more people.
That's what we gotta write in the fucking. Oh my god.
I wrote that in the letter.
Yes.
Listen, a stern letter isn't gonna do anything. I am very angry right now. oh crap.
Holy crap, send the armies!
It probably gets hate mail on the basis, so I mean.
That's true, actually. Think about that. You guys have any suggestions
How
over here?
far are we from?
A loss?
No.
From him?
No.
From the bubble.
What?
From what?
For what?
Fucking. Wherever we're going.
Outros?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like less than a day out.
Grandma's house.
None of us have a horse.
Sorry, like a couple miles away.
Okay.
You guys can walk there within the day, yes. It will not be that far.
Does this town not have a horse?
No.
No horses in this entire fucking
No,
town.
no horses.
You got high over them.
I do. How long would it take us to fly back to? Just straight up fly.
How are we flying?
I have a hot air balloon.
I forgot.
I would say it would take, I would say like a day and a half to get there and a day and a half back. It's 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah. This is a 4-day ride, and the hot air balloon doesn't like travel at
But-
Mach speed.
Yeah, I know, but it takes a person on horse 1 day to ride to where we are. Why would it take 3 days to fucking fly there and back?
That's a fair point.
Math. That doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I would say a day there and a day back. Like a day to get there and a day back. So 2
Okay.
days. That math is true. I'll agree with that.
Y'all want to take the hot air balloon back?
It'd be faster if just one person went.
Yeah, technically.
I don't really
And who are
know.
we gonna send? Valia? With the box still? Tell him we failed? Tell him we hit a minor bump in the road? Only, hey, we ran into Demarda's fucking brother. He's murdering an entire town because of you.
It's gonna look great. Wait, Dermot, the person I sent out on a mission to kill me, his brother on a mission to kill me.
The king doesn't know I was on a mission to kill him.
That's fair. His
He doesn't know my brother wants to kill him either.
I thought that you just said that in your note.
I wasn't going to tell him I wanted to kill him. I just said he wanted to talk to him by himself.
Wait, we didn't send
Sketchy.
the letter too.
It's pretty sketchy though.
Also, I think we lose some loyalty points if we sent the one we're supposed to protect back to him. It's by herself.
Is there literally no way for us to win if we fight him?
No, there is, but
Do you want to fight him?
DM note here. Have you guys forgotten about the freeze potion?
No, I haven't forgotten it, but I've been. He
there's
doesn't
no-
know we have it.
No, he doesn't know you have it. No.
there's no reason for it. There's no reason for us to fucking fight him either.
Yes, there is. If
He
he
will
was able
fucking
to,
destroy
if
us.
he raised the bubble, all the citizens could get out.
We need another reason to go back into the tavern.
Can
Does
he
the
take
tavern
on
have
8
paper?
people?
Who's to say this villain's a fight?
We're not saying no. Like, hold on. Is there a way to get back in? We need a reason to get back in the tavern.
Well, not just that they would fight, but also if we took them away, he wouldn't kill any of them because he can't. They'd be out of the bubble.
Technically, he can't kill them in the bubble either. Unless he lowers it.
What's this argument?
His argument is if he was going to kill someone, he would have to lower the bubble.
Yeah. So that would mean if at least 3 of us went back, one of us would have to stay behind with the freeze potion.
Sure. Only 3 people can be in the whatever
Yeah.
you need to. And I'll say with 3 people, it'll take 4 days.
So there's.
But assuming that works, and we freeze them, what then?
Kill him.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because we definitely established he's a weak guy, right?
So much sad.
Okay, to back up, to kind of remember what his idea was in the first place was to freeze him when the bubble's down. The townspeople come out and help you fight him. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, but
Most townspeople.
okay. If we group huddle,
Most townspeople, they really don't do.
if we group huddle, can he hear us?
No. No, not if you're like group huddling quietly. No. There's no way he can hear you.
Okay, you guys want to huddle? I'll tell you a little bit about what's his name.
You know, at the start, we
Tensor.
could have just walked away from it. We agreed to it.
Yeah, I know, but
But because of you,
you and your fucking hot headedness.
I'm a dwarf. I'm just playing the character.
okay, huddle.
Okay, we're gonna huddle. Okay. So Tensor's my brother. Of 3. What is the other one's name?
Fairfang.
Fairfang? So it's me, Tensor, and Fairfang. We're all 3 sent on a quest to kill the king for us to
To
take
become
over
the king.
of our kingdom. There is a way we can kill him. It's gonna be hard, but I'm sure you all noticed his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugly. Did we show him a mirror?
Besides the point, those are what, 6 snakes in his head?
12.
12?
snakes.
There's 12 snakes embedded in his head.
And we didn't turn to stone by looking at him.
No.
No.
Yeah. You haven't seen the snake faces.
But anyway, if we cut all 12 of those, he will die. But if we just wound him, he's fine. It just takes him a minute to get back in the shape. That is the only way of defeating him. So if y'all want to try, by all means we can.
Would you be okay with it? Just killing him?
I mean, this is my favorite brother of 3 or 2, so not
That's
really.
all.
What if
competition,
we?
so.
What if we just find a way to get back into the tavern for him to lower the bubble? We'll use the freeze potion. Fuego can put down his signs to hold him in place after that, because I'm sure the freeze potion wears off. I'm assuming.
Very quickly, yes.
Especially on a person like Tensor. Yes.
Lilia can tell mostly because she's a snow elf, so freezing's kind of her thing. Cold, she kind of mentions that it only lasts about 4 seconds. The potion, it's not very strong.
Yeah, we'd have to go very, very fast.
Okay, we need a reason to lower the bubble. We need someone on standby to throw the freeze potion, and then Fuego on standby to immediately set down his signs to trap him in place.
Yes, but we have all seen Fuego.
He can do it.
We have all seen Fuego.
I love this plan, by the way.
I think we should do it. I think we should try. If
It
not,
just sounds silly when you say it out loud.
If not, then we're gonna have to fight him because he's gonna be extremely pissed off.
okay. Well, I mean,
Wait. So like, how do we cut off the snakes? Just with like 10 people trying to go at him?
well,
That's
Did,
wicked.
did you not see? They're all in a row on his head. Literally one good swing with a blade straight down in his skull. will separate all of those snakes.
Oh.
But I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
suggest
bad
a
with
plan
that.
that's not going to kill him immediately.
I mean, even if we take one snake out, he'll be pretty wounded.
Well, I mean, we don't have to harm him at all if we can get this plan to work.
Yeah, but if this plan doesn't work, then we're gonna have
Then
to.
we'll go to that.
Just don't get carried away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since the plan's just perfect now, how do we lower the bubble?
Okay, first we need a reason to get back in the tavern.
Exactly.
We can't use I was thinking about using the pen and paper excuse to go into the tavern, but there's shops and buildings everywhere, so.
We
That's
need a
not
pen and
good.
paper. There's literally a shop behind y'all.
Does Brittany do anything? No.
Well, let's offer him. I mean, we might as well just kill everybody because we won't do it.
Okay, what if. Okay, so where do we stand right now about taking the message? Are we still, like, arguing over this?
We're gonna take a message.
Like, taking his message?
I propose to do both of them.
So, what if we lie?
No.
And say, we'll take the message to him, but he has to release at least one person. One of us go in to escort one person out as like a hostage situation kind of
You're gonna
thing.
deceive.
To see if we can trust him.
There's a deception.
You're gonna
I
try to
can't do
deceive a typhon.
I'm +3 deception.
I am -1.
+2.
Okay.
Paul might be a little higher.
Where is deception?
It's
It's in alphabetical order. Or it's like,
And the skills that
I'm -2.
how are you minus?
I'm not meant to fucking talk to people. I'm meant to kill them.
true, the first time he talked to someone, he said, fuck you.
The dwarf behind us like, damn!
Okay, so
Mine's +3.
The only
I'm
reason
good
I'm
at
talking to
talking.
this dude is because he's my fucking brother.
I guess we need to propose. We'll say, okay, fine. We'll take your message, but on one condition to show that we have a
By the way,
trust.
Tinsor, you want a pot leaf?
He looks and he says, no. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Can I say in a very angry voice? So it's China's intimidation.
I don't think we can intimidate this dude.
You're not gonna be able to
He'll
do it.
lost.
Don't do it. We're still in huddle, by the way, so don't do that.
Okay, so trying to like ask it. So if you guys are gonna do this,
The only other plus is persuasion. That's a +6.
If you can actually persuade him this time.
I would call it deception. You guys aren't like it depends on what you're saying. Because if you're actually trying to lie to him, it would be deception.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to persuade him to let him go again.
Well, I think the best, because he's obviously not going to let him go. He's bound and determined to keep the bubble, because he's already said that's his bargaining chip. So we'll let him keep the bubble, but as a sign of trust and understanding, he's going to let one of us in there to escort one person out. And as soon as the one person who goes in there, he drops the bubble, I'm going to say, you'll throw the freeze potion, and you get ready with the signs.
Okay.
So,
a lot
first-
to roll for, but I think we can do it.
I'm literally gonna sit this one out.
Alright. So who's gonna deceive him?
It'll have to be. I
Yeah,
feel like we
I
have a
have
better
that.
chance with Fuego.
Okay. Roll for it.
The piece of paper says yes, but my hands and die usually say no.
And, you know, he's already stated that he's not gonna let you into the tavern because he's gonna open the door for 2 fucking people.
Yeah, so.
You're gonna have to persuade him to let someone else in.
And it's gotta be me. Because she'll have to throw the freeze potion.
Oh, well, at least you're on good terms with them, right?
I feel like I'd be a good. I know he says he doesn't trust me, but I'm a dwarf. I'm honor bound.
It's fair.
Give him a choice between her and me.
I feel like he. Well, okay.
I'm his fucking brother.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. It's on you. No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, because the last 3 times I've done persuasion, Everybody was like, no, that's not what we said. So,
Okay, literally, just say.
But this time I'm not in a tree, so.
I know what he's gonna say. Like, so like, just see if it works.
Okay,
please.
please.
Roll.
Oh, I get it.
Oh yeah.
Roll your wind.
I have a 12.
Plus
And my plus deception is +3. That's a 15.
He stands there. He looks. And he hears your quarrel. He says, I don't want to kill anybody else. He says, okay. He says, I don't trust you, Devana.
Fair.
He's like,
Fair.
he says, the dwarf goes in.
You want me to drop my weapons?
Most definitely.
Okay. I only have my warhammer and my hand axe, so
I guess I'll hold him forward.
hold my sword.
Because I'm pretty sure dwarf doesn't want to throw their weapons on the floor.
So,
Dwarf.
this. I'll let you go in. Just for a second. And then come back out.
Okay.
What are you guys going in? Oh, yeah, for the prison. He says, choose one. And he says, if I have a choice, I want that damn gnome to get out here. I hate that guy. He's a pompous idiot. He says, I'll honor this deal.
Oh, come on. You don't know him.
You don't know him.
He says, you'll know him when you hear him. He says, okay. Alright, so, you now properly deceived him. You're heading towards the thing, the dome, and he drops it. You gonna throw it, Lilia?
Yes. Totally on.
Yeah, she's pretty tired. That's fair. You want some more Mountain Dew or something?
I have no idea.
You want Mountain Dew?
I heard you. I just didn't know what.
Oh,
I
I can give you some.
If I do, I don't know. You want Mountain Dew? Oh,
Need some like game fuel.
Oh god, I really hope we don't have to fight him.
I'm the DM. I know everything. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Fuego dies.
Fuego gets dysentery.
Again.
Again.
I already lost one of my 3 stomachs to this.
What's this again?
Alright. So,
Mm.
there you go. So, this is pretty close. I'm just gonna kind of let this one go. And so, as it, you okay?
no. The fist came back up under his.
Okay. So, the bubble drops. She throws it right at his back. It hits him, and he's frozen for 4 seconds. The bubble's down.
Yeah, put down my crossing signs.
Okay. So you put them down perfectly where you need to.
Triangle.
All of the village people come out, including wherever I put them. Oh, right there. A woman, a tiefling, female orc, a small gnome, and a human, old human man. And they all rush out with bar bottles in hand and everything in nature. And they say, what now? And they have moments to decide.
I mean, he can't move.
What's the
Can't
plan?
move. No.
I mean, we're not gonna kill him. He can't move.
Like, is he literally frozen? Like, he can't move?
He's frozen for 4 seconds.
But, like, what
For
are
the
the
potion?
signs?
Technically
saying?
speaking, the signs don't do anything until I bring them back up.
Until they move, yes.
What? No, it's me.
Is that what we said?
I think that's what you said.
Think of it, and he cannot move himself. Like he can't move them, but something else can.
I thought it was.
So like a strong gust of wind could knock a one down, and he could like throw a leg and fucking fire him in.
Not exactly. I'm not gonna make it that like easy to get out of. Like, so
He throws a leg and fucking fire bends and just kills all of us.
let's see. Let's see what I put down as it. No creature that leave touches something.
Question.
Move. Okay, it says if put around a creature, the creature is not able to leave the caution sign area until those signs and area are moved in any way. Only one use. So in any way they're moved. He can't move
Wait,
them
so
in any way.
do I have to use all three, or can I use one?
Yes, you have to use all three.
Okay.
It's pretty powerful, so I'll make sure there's one once.
Can he move within that?
He can move in that quadrant, but he can't move.
So, I had scissors in my bag,
Okay.
and also a pocket air balloon, which means I have a rope.
Right. Okay, hands.
We could restrain him.
Okay. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Is he into that?
Sure, let's restrain him, I guess. If that's gonna work.
Yeah, so he comes out of the frozen state he's in, and he sees the caution signs, and he says, well, damn. And he tries to get out of it, and a barrier appears on each corner of the caution area, and he says, mighty strong spell. And he looks, and he says, He tries to kick where the caution signs, he says, I said I didn't trust you. He says, she's name is Kellen. He sees the townsfolk, and they're actually like trying to check on the people that are dead. You know, like the sheriff and the elf and things like that. And so they try to go to those people. Let me move back to So they're trying to move back. One of them yells, "Oh my gosh, Sheriff Clancy's dead!" And another one cries out. The woman, she says, "Even Carl's dead." And they're really crying, things like that. They're really roughed up about it. And he's frozen. He says, "So what now do you expect of me? 'Cause I've given you everything. My one plan. And this is what now?"
We haven't gotten this far.
He looks and he says, "Well, good thing I have." And he whistles and he says, "Kira!" You hear nothing. He says, "Hold on. Kira!" He says, "Y'all just wait."
We should probably do something.
"Kira!" He yells. Nothing happens. He's
Wait.
What?
Wait. Were you known as JJ?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You mean DD?
Or DD, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. JJ. I was about to say, because I killed Karen.
No. That would have been funny. No. Didn't intertwine that much. He says, "No, I was not JJ."
Do you know a JJ?
He says, "Not really." He's like, "I'd like to, sounds cool." He says, "I would like to know where Kira is." He says, "Well, I guess, I don't know." He's gonna waste himself. He says, "So what am I supposed to do here? Just stand here forever? Rot?"
No.
You hear a slight flapping noise in the distance.
Well, we're probably all standing around just kind of like...
Right, what we got here.
I mean,
The town folks are now yelling and screaming. They say, kill him now."
No, we're not going to kill him. But I still personally think we should not deliver this box, not knowing what's in it.
Hasn't this box been delivered before?
No, he literally said he's tried and it's never gotten to its destination.
No, correction. He says he's done it every year. Some of them have and some of them haven't. Correction.
Chances are it's been done every year. The box is probably fine. Or he suddenly take one and puts
An
it on.
embarrassing photo from Christmas party.
Every year.
Right?
There's a new one.
It's a different Christmas party.
Like, stop making embarrassing photos of me.
Okay. Fine. Let's see. I guess seeing as now he's detained, we can tell him that we're on a mission from Kingstead.
Okay,
That's what you're gonna do?
that's fine.
Is that what you're gonna tell him, or?
Yeah, go.
What happens when we deliver the box and like go back to Kingstead? What was said would be like?
You would get gold.
Is
You
it
get
like
gold and honor and everything's done.
but is it like one-on-one with him? Again?
Yeah, he said he would hand deliver the gold to you. Yes.
Didn't he give us a wish?
Okay, can I tell him that?
No, I'm winging that now. Never mind what I said.
What?
Can I tell him that?
Yeah.
It's like I got a way for you to get one-on-one with the king.
He said, "How's that?"
We have to deliver this box to Mom, and when we get back to him, he promised us a one-on-one to deliver gold to all for completing this. You can follow us there and get your one-on-one with him.
He says, "Well," he's like, "It's not a bad plan." You hear louder flapping in the distance. He says, "Not a bad plan." He's like, "But before we take it to her, I don't want anything to happen." He says, "I don't trust that box." Who did you get it from?
Kingstead himself.
My mom.
He says, "Wait. We were told to assassinate a king. You went to this king. The king told you, go deliver this box to the one that told you to assassinate me. And now you're delivering that to our mom."
Sounds a
he-
bit silly when you say it out loud.
He doesn't. He does not know I was sent to assassinate him. I was merely there taking part in his challenge, which was fairly stupid, I might add.
He says, "Fairly stupid either way. You were that close and you didn't accomplish your goal."
I told you I didn't give a shit about accomplishing my goal. I'm in it for gold. I don't want to be king.
He says, "Well, then how am I supposed to trust that you're in it now for our kingdom, not for your own safety and gold?" He says, "I can't trust you." He says, "I can't trust any of you now."
You can trust that I don't like Farafane just as much as you don't like Farafane.
That's what I thought. And I was going to let it all go and let you free with one person. We had a deal. And he said, "And then you trapped me here. I can't trust you. I can't trust you because of your dice, I assume." And he says, "I can't trust you because you keep on trying to hit me all the time. It's not like you can reach me anyways." And then he says, "And you are the one that threw the freezing potion at me. He says, I can't trust any of you."
Hey,
You hear,
trust
you hear a
insects.
louder flapping. He says, "I can't even trust the little one." Which smack as he throws around this place. He's smaller than her, yet I'm more afraid of.
Is he like trying to like like
It
make
seems
me
like
do
it.
something?
It seems like it. It's kind of like he's like in it for the fun of it. Just you hear a very loud flapping noise. There are wings on the horizon.
Not as good.
Okay, what if we take the caution signs off because we did what we wanted to do? We set the civilians free.
The civilians are all crying for you to kill them. They are now going back to their homes to get weapons.
I'm not gonna let them kill you. I will personally kill every single civilian if they even try.
Then what's the point?
Fuck off.
I think we're still a team here.
I still have your fucking hammer.
He says, "I think you guys are falling apart." He says, "I'm not sure what's going on here, but..."
You don't have another fucking weapon. I have your hammer still.
Crap, he's right.
It's very true. He says, "They won't let me leave." He says, "But no worries." He's like, "I make my own way." And before you hear a very loud flapping noise, two wings clashing. And above you, you see falling a very large, very overgrown, very massive, gigantic dragon. She's blue and green. And she lands in front of him. The caution signs go flying. Just from her steps. And he climbs on her back. He stands there and says, "This is Kira." He says, "Why were you late?"
Why were
And
you-
she snaps and she
Whoa,
roars at all
wait,
of them.
this is Kira? Last time I saw her, she was tiny.
He says, he laughs and he says, She was small."
Can I pet Kira?
"No.
No.
I don't trust any of you anymore." It says,
Can I
your
take
town may
care of
stay
it?
safe, if that's all you care about. Does that accomplish your goal? I'll go accomplish mine. The dragon yells, and then takes off.
In what direction?
Towards Avalos.
What? No, I would never suspect that.
Gosh, I know.
Well, even if we attach a letter to a fucking crow now, it's not gonna fly faster than a damn dragon.
Sure.
Y'all just had to throw caution signs down, didn't you? You pissed him off.
You were part of the plan.
I didn't know. No.
Just because you didn't do anything, you just let it happen. You're like, all right.
I love how everyone just
Right.
kind of.
Okay.
It all got out of hand so fast.
Your group broke up so fast. Like, there was so much,
I
like...
feel like it's kind of my fault.
Well, at this point, I'm just gonna throw her hammer on the ground and just start walking toward our destination.
What about the king?
I think he can defend himself.
You just doomed the entire fucking city. There's a fucking dragon flying there. Fuck the king, he's gonna die, along with an entire city. Here's your fucking hammer back.
But if the king dies, we won't get an award.
No, we won't. Thank this dumbass.
I want to go home.
This has gotten crazy. This is insane. The townsfolk are not caring about you anymore. They're more or less itching to see you leave. They're now trying to pick up their dead and walking them out. You can see a cemetery off in the distance. The cemetery itself says, we can find the page. There's one that says Ned, top hunter. Another one says Clarice, the shop owner. Another one says Deputy Isaac. Another one says Magnus, the carpenter. They're now building another one that says Sheriff Clancy. Another one that says Carl.
I'm sorry. I can't. Carl.
And this is why the townspeople hate you.
It says Carl, and they're now trying to chisel the rest of it before it says what it says. And it's right beside Clarice. And it says, beloved husband to Clarice. And it says, here lies Ash Burfoot. All he wanted was a bush. The next says, Grimbrock, the dwarf warrior. Always hot-headed, but knew when he was needed. And another one right beside it says, here lies Bit, the robot bartender that we all love and knew. And as they all leave, you guys head to your destination. Assuming, is there anything else you guys want to do? Any chance? Any chance?
Well, I mean, it seems kind of wrong to raid the fucking town,
Fair.
considering there's only 5 people left in this fucking town.
Fair.
We could just kill him all off. I mean,
Well,
That's
it's been a couple hours while you guys are kind of doing this whole thing. So now it's about midday. We're gonna speed up time a little bit. It's about midday, so by the time you guys get to, you guys know by the time you get to Valpro, it will be nighttime. Do you guys want to sleep here? Do you guys want to chill here? What do you want to do?
No.
do you really trust sleeping here? I mean, like,
That's why I said no.
Well, I mean, you guys can like go out of town and find somewhere else to hunker down. That's my question. Is like, you guys want to like rest, or do you guys just want to straight head to Valpro?
I don't know, Misty. Do you want to go back and try to fight a fucking dragon and my brother, considering the first encounter went well?
I messed up.
I don't think it was all on you. It was a collaborative effort.
I mean, I'm just saying because, she threatened to hit him several times.
He started it.
is that where you're gonna tell the king? He started it.
So Valia's voting to, I guess, just go straight there.
Yeah.
I'm going straight there for more personal reasons than,
I mean, we're not tired. We haven't done anything. Just
yeah,
mind games.
That's there.
I'm going to see if Fairfang's still in the kingdom. I don't give a shit about the box.
Okay. All right, so you guys head to town. Right before you get there, the gates are locked. It's nighttime. They don't allow anyone in.
You have a key?
No, but technically I can get into my own kingdom at any fucking point in time I want to.
I mean, there's a way for you to get in, yes, but they would not be allowed. So I'm asking you guys.
Can
what
I,
you think.
I don't know if they'd be allowed. I mean, I probably couldn't fit.
That's fair.
Can I use my thief's chant to see if there's like a secret door inside?
Sick. Okay.
I like how calm that was. Sick.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, so there's two volcanoes, basically. This is Valpro. Now, you guys are at the gates. The gates are actually made of obsidian. They are massive walls, and as you guys have heard along your travels, things like that, you guys have kind of heard stories. Valpro is a city built beside two volcanoes. So when they built the walls, all they had to do was two walls straight in and out, and the city was in the middle. And to build the walls, they used obsidian. The lava from the volcanoes themselves flowed, and mages kind of crafted it into a giant wall, and it hardened and became this obsidian material. But they created giant doorways. But yes, in between the wall where it meets the actual mountain itself has cracks and crevices in it as well, and you do see a path.
Is it big enough for him?
It's not big enough for him though. It looks like it's especially made for Typhoons.
Can we make it big enough for him?
I mean, you can
Without
it's obsidian.
alerting the fucking entire kingdom.
We don't have a diamond pickaxe. What do you want?
Yes, but if technically she's tiny, and she's about the same size as a Typhling anyway.
Yeah, y'all are the same size. Y'all could probably get in.
No,
But
it's literally
she's,
just me that can't go in.
No, it's you and her. She can't get in because she's too wide.
The dwarf or the
She's
I'm
stout.
stocky.
She did put on her character sheet. She's stout.
okay. So the way I see it, so me and her use this hidden passage, get in, go deliver the box.
Oh, and we can just wait outside.
Y'all
I
wait
guess.
till fucking morning.
Is it really gonna be that easy? You just walk in, come back out?
It's that fucking
For
easy.
him, it would be.
I know my way around the kingdom.
It's not about you walking around there. It's about people, asking questions.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
About that.
You know personally that in the castle itself, because it's called the Vale, the castle itself is up top of this volcano, like attached to the side of it. You know that there's only one way in or out. There's a couple more ways for you to get there, but it would take a little bit of time to actually do that.
To actually
Which-
sneak in?
To sneak in through the paths you need. Your
Ah.
paths are going to take a little longer than you expect. Where's the, can you turn on the PlayStation so it doesn't turn off? There you go. There we go. So you know that it would take a little bit of time to actually traverse these paths, because one of your paths is to go up the side of the mountain.
Can we
Yeah,
just rest till morning then?
Yeah, that works. That's fine. If you guys want to rest till morning, because you know that the main entrance is literally an elevator into the castle. That's the main entrance where everyone goes into. But you have secret paths to go as well, but they take a little bit more time to get to.
Okay. Well, before we rest, when we get in here, shut up. Don't fucking talk to anyone.
Please?
You got it?
Fine.
Especially if we run into Farafang. Do not fucking say anything.
Fine.
Alright. Anything else?
Nah, let's rest. I really need to get that out of the way.
Okay.
Seeing as how the last encounter went.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you with this. Everybody's done for the night. We're almost ready to go. The door is open. You guys see the city of Valpro. It's not as pretty as Avalos at all. Scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 0. You run down. Everything is made to last. Everything is made from hardened material, black stone. It's a pretty shady town, individually. There's not many people out in the mornings because most of them are night owls. So there's not many people out.
Shit.
What?
I left something out. But you can finish. I'll tell them before we actually go in.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to the part where you guys are going to tell them now.
Oh, okay. Little side note. If we do run into Farafang, things get ugly, he also has snakes. But his are right here. Just around his neck, basically.
Wait,
you have
so-
snakes?
Yeah.
Yes. I just take my gloves off and show him.
And you see on his wrist, he has 6 snakes on each wrist.
How are they there? Do they like wrap around? Or?
They're literally embedded.
The heads of the snakes are embedded in his. You can see the top and the eyes, like the fangs are actually into his area, but you can see the tails. They're actually like they're free roaming tails that you can kind of control.
Sick 3D tat.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, just that. If we run into Fairfang, aim for that. He will aim for my wrist because he knows they're there. I'm gonna try my best not to get hit there.
All right. Question: are you going in there like full on? They know it's you, or are you gonna try to hide it?
I'm gonna hide that I'm with them, so I'm gonna be cloaked.
Okay.
But if we do run into Fairfang and things do get ugly,
Same thing as last time. Just
yeah.
Okay. Just gotta chat it out.
Until we get the bomb. If we get the bomb, I'll
That's right. Okay, so you guys kind of come up to the Vale. It's a very large city. It's about the size of Avalos. Like I said, not very well maintained. You get to the elevator, and 3 guards kind of approach you. I'm assuming you just show the box. Like, you have a cloak on, so obviously you can't use your identity unless you want that to get into the castle. Is that something, an option you want to use?
Is there any kind of stipulation to seeing the queen? Like, can I not, like, whisper to a guard?
I mean, he would have to then tell the other guards.
Be like, yo, my guy.
You can. You see what that takes you, but it's up to you.
yo, Fred, how you been, man?
Is there not just, like, one set of guards, like, right in front of the queen's door?
You're alright at the Queen's door. You were trying to get into the castle where the Queen is.
Why not just show the
There's
box?
guards right there.
Yeah, there's guards like at the elevator because you have to take the elevator up to the Vale.
Can we not just say we got a gift for the queen?
Okay, that's fine.
That sounds like a very sketchy thing to say.
Let's just say we got a gift from the queen. Let's see how far that goes.
Alright. They say, "Let me see the gift."
It's this box.
He looks at it and he says, "Do you know this?" The guard comes up and he says, "Yes, this comes every year. This is from King Steg."
Yes.
This is okay. Let them pass. He's take the elevator all the way up. You pass a couple floors when you're actually in the Vale itself. You pass a floor. You can kind of see it. It looks like a boiler room of some sort, like little electronics, steam everywhere. You can just see it because there's a window that pops up, like it's a stop. The next place you go to is a long hallway, and that's where it stops. You can see it keeps going, and you know you haven't been. It's a very large tower, and you know you haven't gone very far into it. And so, as you get this hallway, you can see there's a bunch of other branching hallways off to it as well. Fairfang knows these are like guest rooms type thing.
Fairfang?
I'm sorry, Jermada. So we're talking about Titcher Fairfang, and we never said your name like ever once, or twice. But anyway, so Jermada knows these paths pretty well. But you guys head straight on to the throne room where you are trying to head to. And in front of the door, you see 2 guards, and they see the box that she's holding, and they realize it, and they kind of come to attend her instead of stopping you from entering. These 2 large wooden doors. But also in front of this door, laying behind one of the guards, is a very large black panther with a scar over one ear. And he is laying there, like, paws crossed, and laying there, and doesn't give you... He looks at you, but that's it, and he goes back to sleep. As you guys enter the door, you hear a bunch of talking and rumbling and mumbling, and you see a very long hallway. You enter this hallway, and it's huge. It is the throne room. To your left is a lot of room for what you can call engagements or parties. And you see a bunch of columns, and in front of each column, there's another guard. These guards are all special. All the ones around the tower itself, around the Vale, they've all have the same mask. And it's a golden mask that has a frowning face and no nose. It's very angry looking. And it has 4 golden horns, as if they were Typhling horns, wrapped around it. everyone knows Typhons only have 2 horns, but these are obviously trying to be special of some sort. But they're all wielding something different. 2 have a spear, 2 have a crossbow, 2 have a longbow, such and such, so forth. You see a lot of armed guards in this room. To your left, you hear an argument or a spout or a disagreement. And you see against one of these posts, right beside a guard, is a monk dressed in monk attire. But his sleeves are very long, but they're tied together in the front. And he looks at you and puts that down just as if the panther did. And you turn and you see a man clad in dark armor, in dark spots, but it's very light armor. And you see him spouting off to the ruler on the throne itself. And you see him looking up and he is yelling and such. And you see Fairfang on the throne. A large tiefling wearing the bulkiest amount of armor. His hands are claws, giant metal claws. And you can see him, and he has not covered up his head. The only thing armored is his hands, his thighs, and his chest, covering up where you assume the snakes would be. And he is sitting on the throne as if he owns it. This man comes up and he says, "Have you seen this person, the one yelling at Fairfang?" And Fairfang says, "No." He says, "Okay." And they start yelling a little bit more about this person. You can't really hear them, you're a little further away. We're going to leave it there.
I'm confused.
Why?
Is Fairfang his mom?
No, Fairfang's the brother, the 3rd brother. The one that I told her not
You
to
guys are
fucking
looking for
talk
Queen
to.
Gora.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
But the queen is the ruler.
Fairfang's little girl.
So you're all princes.
Yes.
Impressive. Where's Daddy?
Where's Dad? I don't think we've ever established that.
Never established.
My dad walked out on us.
There you go.
Honey, I'm gonna go get some milk.
I gotta go to the corner store for some smokes.
Get the freaking servants to get them. No.
This time, I'm going alone.
Let's just say my dad went to war and never came back. He's with another Typhling.
It's a lot of stories.
I have a stepmom.
Never came back. But then
Have a stepmom.
Step technically.
I don't know why he left royalty, but hey.
Understand that I had a whole battle plan for him.
Fairfang?
No, Tensor.
Oh, Tensor.
We talked our way out of it.
100% did. Which is a possibility, which is great about D&D.
I wanted to fight him.
You did not want to fight him.
Yeah, I did.
He,
I'm sorry.
What?
he's a motherfucking warrior. You did
It's
not.
okay.
No, it's not okay. He's
Technically-
literally trained his whole life fighting.
Technically not him, but the, you know that he's like the mage brother. But
Yeah.
He's very powerful.
He's a very powerful mage.
Oh, I'm so sad they're gonna fight each other. How about a little dice game?
Yeah. You guys threw everything off. I loved it, but you threw everything off. You guys are like dice game. I'm like, oh, look at that. This is a great idea, but
Because Forrest is like, yeah, that weighted dice. Shit.
Use the weighted dice, and I was like, oh my god, I've given them something else.
Why did I do
You guys
this?
literally just have your characters and nothing else. Your neck at all. Like, nothing else. Yeah. Oh man,
I think I did pretty well keeping all the snakes hidden. My brother had to fuck it all
that's
up.
fair. Very fair. Oh, I'm very excited about this one.
So now all of y'all can literally kill me whenever y'all wanted to.
No, Indiana.
I wish it wasn't
We're not actually gonna betray each other, right?
2:30 in the
We
morning.
chill.
Do it.
So we're not actually gonna betray each other, right? We chill.
As players, you're asking this, not scared. Rough. Sorry.
As players, just regular people. You won't kill me, right?
I was regular people with my character. This has been freaking fun.
Yeah, I wish it didn't have to stop. I wish we could keep going.
Yeah. But we have to go to church. You have to get to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to go until 1. We can keep going.
You and Paul can keep going. Just play yourself. I have to go too.
I gotta be working.
I think he's gonna do this. I'll wake up first in the morning and find out.
Forrest, we've already gotten an entire scenario until his out goes.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what the heck am I looking at? That's my back.
Yeah, that's right. It's actually still recording. Can you hand me the remote?
You can't go on side, please.
What is it recording?
All of us.
Oh, we
The whole thing.
record. They recorded the whole thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
sure.
edit it and like all the little highlights is what we're gonna do. So.